This YouTube broadcast is intended for adult viewers 21 years or older.
You worked all week. Life has kicked your ass. It's just been so much. And now,
Yeah.
Friday is finally
It's another
upon us.
motherfucking Flex Friday.
The weekend.
I hope y'all
The
motherfuckers ready for
casual
this
toy
shit.
chat.
Dad, are you gonna do another song?
Welcome to the channel's Flex Friday fiasco that goes way longer than many can handle. Then again,
It's the Casual Toy Chat.
It's the Casual Toy Chat. It's Flex Friday.
Hey, pass me my cigarettes.
Jesus and Kaz on the track.
Bruce and Cass back up in this motherfucker again. Know y'all wasn't expecting this one, but we had to start the year off right. What would it be without a Flex? Flex Friday, let's fucking go! Giving my bitches the cheat code, XO. Everything I've done to this point, 52 and oh. Game isn't close, it can't be won from the free throw. Gave it my best, I am the Jordan of Flex. 10 toes, the backbone, I am on beast mode. Back in the booth for my dog, Woo. It's all in the pudding, Woo. I am the legend of Flex, and I say that shit with my chest. You better be coming correct, before you make any more steps. I am too blessed to be pressed, and I'm still dicking her down in her dress. Go! I am the marathon man. You looking lost cause you ain't got a plan. I pull my weight, got the strength of a tug. You are 1,000 class packed in a bug. I got the change that you ain't gotta lead. Don't give a fuck, but you better pay heed. Never is better than late to the grave, but that's what you'll get if you do not behave. If it's got to be, it's better for you, ho. The pussy is pink like the nouveau. Giving my babies away like Juno. The mouth of a god taking my soul. How deep can she go? Only God knows. I begin to take flight, waving goodbye to the peephole. The pain in my heart is no more. It's time to soar. Spreading my wings, time to look down on you niggas. Or I can shoot, or use a paintbrush to paint a new picture. The choice is with you. What do you choose for your view? VR the realest, POV give you the illest. How is he hot? But at the same time, he is the chillest. Only thing left is a string tied to his finger. Know the father great shifters. Scratches inside of the coffin. Please don't forget about this nigga. I am God in my dimension, but I used to hang with them killers. I am not here for the games of the lanes. I'll rush you niggas in flames. Bang, bang.
We starting the year with Flex 53. If you are the ops, then I pity thee. Their only option is with retreat. Rather die on my feet than live life on my knees. We are a show the community needs. Flexing toys, taking shots, blowing on trees. Stealing attention just like we some thieves. All of the people reach, still can't believe. Can't miss this week, we won't stay away. Flex every day, cradle to grave. Made a new lane and we paved the way. Piling up metal just like a field day. It's time for the flex, it's a habit to us. You already know the chat filled up with savages. Weekly show where we bust open packages. Free to speak your mind about success and damages. Don't do no shilling, this ain't Viper Island. Don't remove comments if someone enlightening. Be mad I get money and my show be wildin'. His shit is lame and it needs some enlightenment. We jumped in the ring and we all about fighting. There is no prep but the show's still exciting. Links in the chat, you all are invited. Unique type of fam that we've been uniting. Won't shout me out, I don't need your input. Ain't kissing ass, man, you have been missed. Cutting their ass off, won't give a second look. Ma ain't raised no bitch, was brought up in Meadowbrook. This fucking 23 ain't taking no sauce. They appetizers and we the main course. More Christian brothers, 1,000 reports. Not one of them, we was never consorts. As we move forward into 2023, we cutting off all the bullshit. It's nothing but progress from this point on. We still got it, y'all. We wish everybody a happy Flex fucking Friday. Hope you found everything you was looking for today, and I hope y'all enjoy the fucking show. Flex Friday 53, let's go!
Midweek check-in. What's up, y'all? What's up, neighbors? How y'all doing?
Hello, everybody.
Got Lone Drag on in chat, man. Moto Frank. Shout y'all out early, man, before the jibber jabber blocked the way astray. Blocked the way astray.
Hello.
I didn't know it.
Curtis.
Kurt Schultz, Sergeant Schultz in the building. What's up, man? He said just gonna sneak on like that. Yeah, just gonna sneak on. Pop in, see if y'all TTG trying to go. Shit.
See if y'all ready.
Goddamn Moto Frank. What's that?
Big
I
E.
said Moto Frank already.
Yep, Big E.
Double shout outs to everybody. That looks like the end of the chat list here.
Nope, you forgot Big E.
If Big E, damn, where did he?
Yep.
Oh, Big E, Big
I
M.
got
What's
you,
up,
Big E.
man? I
I
missed
think
it.
that is everybody.
All right, everybody that commented. So that's how it works here, man. You if you speak to us, we speak back, man. We won't ignore you. We won't ignore you. We do our best to keep track with the comments. Sometimes it gets kind of hectic. Things be going on. If you don't mind, hit the like button on the way in, because sometimes we're too tipsy to remember to do it on the way out. Bruce is not here yet. If he's coming. Oh.
He's here?
Cameras in, kids. Ain't nobody but Destiny sneaking in on me. I didn't even know she was in the house. My youngest opened the door for her. I came around the corner like, whoa. She's like, knock, knock.
I knocked twice. I said knock, knock as soon as I opened the door.
Joe, what up, man? He said he don't like the new Verizon Russian plan. Dove Studios, he said, I don't know if I'm okay with you guys' new Russian plan. But like Chris said, I don't agree, but I understand. Hey man, it's no pun intended, but there was some catching up I need to do, and it might go into the next couple of weeks and all, but in the long run, it's a better haul. Like and Bruce can even vouch for me. All the shit that he sees shit moving around and shit going on.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying the break. I ain't been opening shit. I ain't even played the goddamn game yet, man. I've just been relaxing, enjoying it.
But yeah, like
he has been being productive with his time.
Believe it or not, y'all, like look, I got all my shits is separated by category, like by what they is. Even got all that extra space up there for more activities. I got that shit set up. Can't go too far. Y'all can't see all that. I got my 3/4 little gents lined up so you can see the vehicles and whatnot. Slowly but surely, man. And I've got a master plan to really get stuff displayed.
What up, y'all? What up, Dove Studios? Ashtray.
What the fuck happened?
Putting their ass in here.
Where do we go? Y'all see us, right? Why is it on Wi-Fi? But then it shows hardwired. Are we glitchy to y'all?
Mango juice.
He said, "Why can't you look younger?" That's what happened when you don't see somebody for 2 or 3 days. I don't know. I should be hooked up to the
Sergeant Show
to the straight line. I got an Ethernet cord running to it.
What?
Is this a sneak peek on the show?
Yeah, that's what I was getting at, though. I was able to kind of organize some, man. Fuck, man. Sorry, y'all.
What up, TKD bar?
That is so funny.
What? I'll be getting bored. I'll be bored. We don't do the show on the emails.
You ain't shit.
I'm sorry.
We just talked about it.
I'm sorry. Shit. It is acting up. Is it glitchy?
The idea came to me. I was in the shower at like 8:45, and I'm like, I had a beat while I was in the shower.
Actually, I didn't. So yeah, straight. I didn't.
Maybe just one.
it was about productivity for real.
And then I'm done for real.
I got my resin printers in a different location so that they're not affecting my life and how I operate. And it gave me more room for normal FDM printers to run here that I don't mind being in the way. So yeah, I've been straightening up, cleaning shit, man, trying to get rid of some clutter in life, figuring out what I want to keep, what I don't. As far as the generation style line stuff, I'm sticking with kind of, for the most part, legacy until the character is covered. So all the old shits, I'm gonna get rid of all that shit, man. I gotta figure out what my attack plan is. What up, TKD Bar? I know I'm late on that shit, man. I was talking. Yeah, it's back on the hardwire. I don't know why it danced over to the Wi-Fi. I've got the Wi-Fi disabled on the computer, but it's still on. It was StreamYard picking it up as a Wi-Fi connection. All right, so shit. Let's get right to it, midweek check-in. I got nothing. I've been cleaning shit. Yeah, let the purge begin. It's got to happen, man. It's got to happen. And even with the purge, I think I'm still keeping a very, very impressive collection. But it's got to happen. This shit's ridiculous. Or it's got to come out of boxes. If it come out of boxes, then I got a better chance. But I got to get rid of a lot of stuff. So shit, man. I'm gonna copy the link. And we're back. Everyone purge your 22s to him. Threw all my boxes away on the movie.
Can y'all see us now?
It seems, there we go. Finally got it up. It seemed like every time I was posting the link, that shit would try to boot me off. And see, it's back on Wi-Fi. Picked up a Quake Maria Hill for $7. Okay. It's fuzzy. Damn.
Dark Eons, what up?
What up, Dark Eon? Yo, DFS.
DSL's Infinite.
See, now it's like hardwired. Right now I'm clear. I don't know what's going on with the StreamYard.
The D's nuts, Infinite D's nuts. These nuts, Infinite. These nuts.
All right, so links out, everything seems to be going well. So we can find some news to talk about. Let's see.
I got some news to talk about.
Man, stop. I know you got some news to talk about.
Yeah,
I got mail.
No, it's just I just got the end of it. I did the end of it, so you know where to start. I'm about to email it to you.
opening the gate. They don't know what's
Who knows what's gonna happen at this rate? Yeah, this for real.
They showed new Indiana Jones figures today.
This for real.
What you mean? Somebody found them in the store, or? All right, y'all. Sorry.
You look really ungrateful right now. You acting real ungrateful right now.
I'm making humor in the situation. You know it's humor.
You acting really ungrateful.
You know it's humor. You never see me do all this. You know it's humor.
It's the fact that he already had this like preparation.
Yeah. It's perfect though. You see.
It's perfect because it's already doing.
Yeah.
It's not done.
What's wrong
It's just the
with us?
end, so you know where to begin.
Huh?
That's all it is.
What's wrong with us?
Addiction
Yeah.
is a real thing. They made me. They made me.
Hey, DFS.
The white man got me addicted, of course. They introduced the crack into the black communities. And then when we get hooked, it's our fault.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up getting that Indiana Jones myself, man.
You on the phone?
I got the Bluetooth then.
For the computer?
Checking the email. My bad.
You know it's not the whole thing. It's just
Didn't want to interrupt.
So around like 1:30 is where my shit is.
Didn't want to interrupt with a private listen, the private message or whatever.
What up, Giga Swap?
Hey, Giga.
Giga, my neighbor.
Gigs, what's up? Pop and Swap. The doc of Pop and Swap.
This is Giga. This is the pop. Listen up. Mizzles, Gigas forgot. Slizzle does not give a fuck.
So we'll pull up some trends. Present.
It do, man. I started writing like 4 different fucking verses today. Abandoned them, but
So
I
you
got
just
so
got,
many
you just got
ideas.
ones on the back end. So, okay, you just got to put
I
some
don't
shit
have
together.
things on the back end. I just got ideas. Everything.
He's
got some new trends.
Everything starts with ideas.
He's making shit on the back end. Kid.
Look, they're just ideas typed out.
Kaz, I'm trying to help you out. He's making
You
shit on
said
the back
making
end.
shit on the back end. I just
He's
write
making
down
shit on the back end.
ideas.
What?
Trying to tell you, he's making shit on the back end. You better get ready.
She don't know what the fuck she talking about.
Okay.
I just write down ideas.
Kaz, when I all right, Kaz.
All right. Excuse me, y'all. All right. So we're back to the transformers. Nope. 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 I don't know if y'all getting them. Yeah, this one's me.
Everything just a bunch of ideas. We would go through my notes. Y'all be like,
Yeah, I'm gonna get
started
it.
off.
I'm gonna end up getting that.
Is this ever going to become something? Probably not, but they just.
Yeah, I
words
would
gotta get
say that I'm gonna get
Look,
that
here's a
guy.
random one. Think about these chains. Think
Pretty
about
sure
these
I'm gonna
blunts,
get
Think
that.
about these cigarettes. Dream about these nuts. And then I put a YouTube link under it. And it's just the idea. That's from weeks ago.
Mm,
I have shit all the way back
that's a
to
good
fucking.
picture of it. What up, Destro 777?
That's right.
Taking a look at what's been going on midweek checkup. Looking at some tours. All right, so we covered all that.
6. The Browns is in Ether of all Satan's creatures. Last time we were on Central with the night shift leader. Never got used. A lot of shit.
No, but eventually you're gonna find something and it's gonna
Shit, we just gonna be like Blind Fury then, man. We just gonna come on and be rapping. Is that what it is? We just gonna come on and rap all the whole show.
But that was gonna be a Sunday release.
A daily release.
That shit's from March of last year.
Yeah. What up? What? Oh.
Just ideas.
We got some shit. Okay.
What's up?
What? Earthrise Springer or?
This was War for Cybertron Siege.
Okay. I know they made a couple, 2 or 3 of them. I think.
They made this one. They made the record version of it. I have both of them. Yeah, I gotta put these fuckers back in their alt mode. I had them all converted over to the other modes here.
That's that barricade.
Let's see. This one, yeah, here's the barricade. The fucking War for Cybertron.
I think I have that one.
There's the Earthrise.
I do. Mine's open.
Yeah, they're pretty sick. They're fucking Earthrise and Siege. We got toy hat stickers on. This one doesn't.
Run the regular shoes.
Yeah, back.
That's the I've got that one too. I can't think of what they said.
This one's shattered ass.
Shattered. I might not have that one. I got
shattered ass.
I got the Dead Prime.
We got Dead Prime.
Oh, we got Digital Caveman in here too, man. What up?
Greetings.
How you doing, man?
What's going on, guys?
How you doing?
Long time no see.
Yeah, good to see you, man. Hope all been well.
Yeah. I just holiday time and kids out of school and traveling here and traveling back and traveling yonder and.
Yeah, I already know what time it is. I already know. What up, old school? Yeah, we got a lot of toys came out. A lot of stuff we were looking for came out. Yeah, still getting it.
Did anybody look at that Indiana Jones stream today?
No, I didn't catch the stream, but I'm hearing in chat. I'm hearing y'all talking about everybody wants the Indiana Jones now.
Man, I don't know about that. Already, they announced Wave 1 a while back, which is all Raiders of the Lost Ark. Those 4 figures, and it's a build the Ark thing. But then the next 3 figures that they announced today for the 6-inch line, all 3 of them are exclusives.
Really?
Yep. Club Obi-Wan, Indiana Jones from the Temple of Doom, where he was meeting in the club with Nurhachi and the diamond and the poison and all that stuff. That one in the white dinner jacket, I guess is what it is. And that's a Target exclusive.
I know niggas.
Walmart has 2 exclusives from The Last Crusade.
That was one of my notes. One of my notes.
Let me just read it myself so I can interpret them. I can interpret them.
Don't wear socks. It's just different ideas that I have.
I watched it a while.
Cigarette mansion. This ain't the Hamptons.
I need to watch him again.
I know they exist.
I think I have the box set, the DVD box set of those movies.
Which, the Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Mostly
If
good
someone
movies,
didn't jack
except
them.
for Indiana Jones and the Space Aliens from Uranus.
I never saw that one. Shit.
It's officially it's titled The Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Yeah, I remember that one. I mean, yeah, that one kind of drags ass. I like the slapstick comedy.
Yeah, and there was just some stupid parts in it, like the Shia LaBeouf swinging through the trees with the monkeys and the giant ants.
Shit, I don't even remember that. Was that a new Indiana Jones movie?
That was the last one that they put out. And
God damn.
It's been a while now, but it's the newer of them. The one that's after Last Crusade.
It's slapstick comedy at its best, pretty much, for that era.
Parts of it are,
but he doesn't get any respect.
Like,
I mean, the only other thing I can think of from that era that's worth a fuck from slapstick comedy is The Gods Must Be Crazy.
If I've seen that, I do not remember it.
That's the one where these tribal folks find a glass bottle, and they like start fighting each other over the glass bottle. They all want to use it as a different kind of tool, and then this like fucking, I don't know what the fuck he's supposed to be, some kind of jungle I don't think he's supposed to be an anthropologist by any means. Some fucking clown goes over there with some bitch, and they start taking the ball with some guy so they could try to drop it off at the end of the earth.
Hey, Bruce has a list of secret shit. Like just ideas.
Secret shit list.
Yeah, just to fuck with me. Just where he showed he's just, I don't know what he must have drunk the other half of that bottle by himself. He's gonna be looking at notes about just shit. Just like just mean shit to do to me. Thanks. Thanks, man.
It's ideas that go.
He's talking about, I'm gonna do this, but I didn't want you to be paranoid and shit. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Man. We might have to keep an eye on Bruce when the troll shit come in. He might go to buy it. Hey, Bruce is smart. Figure that shit out. Bruce got his computer and I was just random logging in to fuck with us.
Bruh. Bruce be thinking he be slick, bro. Be trying to prank people. You gotta do better.
Hey man, I'm fucking dead. He just showed me a list of fucked up shit that he contemplated. It's a premeditated fucking list of pranks.
Oh, premeditated prank. That's
he said
that's the kind that might get you in trouble.
This might be old list. He might, what he's revealing right now, it's like the government.
That was from June of last year.
That's from 15 years ago.
Oh, he got a lot of them black lines, redacted statements in it.
I request a warrant to get the full records.
We know.
I request a warrant to get the full records of his phone.
He wants some motion of discovery.
Yeah, I want a motion. I filed for a motion of discovery on Bruce's phone right now.
I just have a man tweet. Man works.
Yes, the Freedom of Discovery Act. We want all the details of Project Blue Book and Bruce's notebook.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, what a way to go, bro. That sounds horrible.
If anything ever happens to me, y'all, please do a toxicology report on my blood and my urine. Don't do the urine. Just
He roasted me. The first year of our friendship, he roasted me at my birthday.
I did. I still have the box.
He had
I
a
should bring that
cardboard.
Friday.
He had a piece of cardboard out of some nasty house that we worked on.
Yeah.
He had all the jokes written on it. He stepped in front of everybody at my birthday party. He was like, hey man, I'm fucking dizzy.
It was too personal too.
First birthday that we knew each other. Roast line. That's why we like. That's. I guess that's kind of why the chat is so. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not like we people kid around.
I'm gonna bring it
Friday.
Friday.
But we do gotta. I'm gonna bring it Friday. Man. I'm
gonna do a comedy. Maybe I'll do it Saturday for y'all. The comedy roast of Kaz.
Oh God, no, man.
2015.
Hey, just remember, Kaz, if it's like a formal roast, at the end you get to respond.
I need to shoot down
after everybody's had their stuff, their say. Then you get to respond to it all at the end.
Hey, I need to shoot down some shit I see coming ahead of time. Casual, the toy in a box collector. All right.
No, I'm gonna just perform the old one so they can hear the original roast.
Oh God.
Maybe I could come up with some.
It might even come up with some new ones.
There's a little bit of space on the back of that box.
There's a little bit of space for some new ones for bonus material.
Yeah, one of them was like Kaz's trash. That's why I wrote this roast on a piece of.
You did say that, yeah. That was
like
one you read out, yeah. He's like, he's trash. That was the last one. I think that's the last thing he said. And he's just trash, like the shit I wrote this on.
That shit was so funny.
What up,
every once in a blue moon for a gut laugh, bro.
Yeah, buddy. Now, we all know that Kaz will not get to respond to that roast. He's going to be skewered. He's going to be put on the frozen spit and left there. He's just going to be slow turned over the fire. We already know that. Sorry, Kaz, but it's the truth. We know. We know, buddy.
He said it's going to be like you're wrong.
You'll still be able to watch it 10 years later and still be dying. I should go get it now.
Hey, Jay Holla.
Nah, we ain't got enough time for all that. We ain't got enough time for all that tonight. Right. God damn, man. Damn, bro.
I'm going to add a couple of them.
Can't take a vacation. Come back. That's why I took a vacation.
He's
sending me threats, y'all.
Kaz has as many kids as he does toys. More on the way.
I got
to put them.
Yeah, I should have
They don't have to go in totes, dude.
Is that the legendary Riders Punisher?
Kids as he's got pets.
Yeah, as far as I know.
Nice.
Yeah, another one bites the dust.
What's the punchline?
The same angle you took. The same angle you took with
That's the second head. So it came with a two heads.
What we got here?
Second head.
You got
I'll say so that head has the helmet. It's attached to it. Where it comes. Okay.
That's a cool bike, man.
You got the pig.
Of course, it came with the 3 weapons, or 3 guns, I should say.
I wasn't listening. I'm like,
falling.
All right, my jokes for the roast Saturday.
Baseball bat.
Good comedian is prepared.
And machete. As for the backpack, I got a third one of these ones. So put the backpack on on him. Looks a lot better, I reckon.
Oh, yeah.
Gives me a little bit of an 80s vibe.
Yeah.
Are you gonna be ready for Saturday? It's the roast fest.
Yeah.
I got
I
a
need that
second one of
Punisher.
the.
You don't roast one person on the night.
No, it's not.
Got a second one of that of Dark Detective too.
Is that a McFarlane?
Because they ended up doing a little bit of a swapping and popping and swapping.
No, I thought
The other one.
Oh, cool.
I ain't got to write no list. I can do it on
Is that
spot.
the McFarlane Dark Knight Returns head?
Dark
Knight Return Joker?
No, that's actually from Mattel. The head.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, from their multiverse line.
I haven't seen the Dark Knight Returns ones. Oh, only
They
one I've
did,
seen was the Robin.
I don't think they did everybody. I think they did Batman, Superman, Joker, and Armored Batman. That Mattel line.
Yeah, I've only seen the Robin one.
Oh, you know what? I take it back. They did the Mutant Leader was one of the Mattel figures.
I was there at 9:30 on Tuesday.
I've looked at that one a couple of times.
I have to understand how the workers build. I comply.
Oh, you
I found out that
gave
the
him Batman arms.
yeah, I was going to put the Dark Detective head on that one.
Just
Swap that one over to the other. Didn't work. That neck joint is too small, too short. That head would work with this one, but this head won't work with the other.
It has been for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
That's why I try the Joker head, and it kind of works.
Yeah, it does.
They with a alternate dimension Joker.
Hey, Jeezy.
What up, Jeezy?
Alternate
Crazy.
dimension Red Hood.
Yeah. That's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. With the red, the red.
And Raw Talk don't have to worry about me breaking up with Batman either, because I got, like I said, I got the second one.
That's what's up, man.
I'm trying to help you not get destroyed out here.
Good to see you
As
good,
long as I got
man.
two, good.
The fact that you are the old
Man, they talking about a Rose Fest Saturday.
It's like you done had
That's talking about a Rose
marinated.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm finna quit. They finna
Watch
end
out,
my.
Kaz, like I said.
He's stupid.
Damn.
They finna end my use all my credibility, all my street cred gone, all my net cred, all my net cred gone. Damn, man.
He's over here typing my device.
Boy, his fingers
Anybody who has not got their hands on
man.
Skullgrin yet,
Oh, man.
I've
this
seen
alt
him.
mode is
Seen him
trash.
quick, get him. It had the money for him.
Don't worry about it, man. This alt mode is trash. The bot mode looks pretty good, but it's like it's real gappy up here where the knees come in, the calves and stuff don't fit right, and it don't look right because it's got this one set of treads to support the whole damn thing. It just
I don't want to play anymore. I don't want to play anymore.
Well, I guess I'm better off getting if I do get that one, then just have the older tank one for it. For the alt mode.
Yeah, I mean, if you just leave your stuff in bot mode, then it's fine. It's kind of it's like that Blitzwing. If you leave it in bot mode, it's fine. It's just the alt modes that are.
I've still got I've still got Titans Return Blitzwing. Don't have the other one. New one.
That one actually isn't too bad. I'm not a big fan of the transformation.
Here you go.
But
Not necessarily.
in robot mode, it looks pretty good. In tank mode, it looks okay. Plane mode, it looks okay.
Yeah, it looks
any
a bit more of a
any
mess.
triple changer, there's trade-offs with any triple changer where it's it's going to be blocky looking, or you're going to have a part sticking out that don't really belong. With them Energon bitch slap hands was just on the legacy one. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, smoking crack that day in Hasbro or something.
Everyone reckons those hands are going straight to Motormaster.
Hard over here right
Not
now.
Blitz.
Yeah, I got almost all the pieces of him, so I'm gonna get the last piece for Motormaster and finish him off. But as soon as I got Minosaur, I'm gonna finish Minosaur off, but yeah, Motormaster. Once I got Motormaster and I looked at the combiner mode for, I'm like, this is just too damn small. It's ridiculous to have a core. That thing costs $80 and it's only about 12 inches tall.
Well, I found my venue.
You know, when I think of combiners in this new scale, I think the Combiner Wars Devastator at 18 inches tall is, you know, they should all end up being about 18 inches.
I don't even know what's going on.
I never managed to get Predaking, so I'm kind of I'm not happy about that. I missed out. I missed out on Predaking. And Black Zarek, well, mine got washed away in the floods, though.
Yeah, I'll honestly tell you, I don't know hardly a thing about Black Zarek because it was all, you know, in the Japanese headmasters.
Yeah, we don't. They don't get washed.
Continuity, and you know, I'm more familiar with Scorponok, so I like Scorponok.
Well, here's my feeling for Scorponok because I couldn't get Scorponok, not that big one.
Yeah,
here's the filling one.
The that Black Zarek, even though it's just a repaint with some remolded parts on it, it's much better than the Earthrise Scorponok.
He's writing a joke right now,
bro. His gears have been grinding so hard.
Yeah.
If you, I'm trying.
Like I said, I'm not happy about losing that Black Zarek. Would have been great.
I
to
don't
have.
blame you, man. I don't blame you.
I just seen that I was
like I said, it's better than the Earth.
I don't know. He said it's that line. What up, Destro 666? Steve,
Destro.
What is it? They hadn't officially announced it yet, but it's like the next Titan for Legacy is going to be the Nemesis.
Glad you like his hair. Since you.
I'm after at least one more Titan to go up against Fortress Maximus, especially the Decepticon. I haven't gotten rid of the second Metroplex I owned, War for Cybertron, I think it is.
Yeah, no, it's the
one of those ones.
Metroplex
War of Cybertron.
From Cybertron. Is it Cybertron? It's either Energon or Cybertron is where that one's
got
from.
that one. I'm not getting rid of it.
I want to take a magic card.
I looked at that one. I was like, the alt modes just look like garbage.
Even if I don't come back out, it don't matter.
You know what time it is.
It's all.
I wouldn't have much rather
Cybertron Metroplex, so
I'm alive right along with that shit.
I would rather have done a reissue of the
MIS1.
Oh Lord, what was that one? The
hell yeah, save that money.
What up, Destro?
I can't remember what line it was. It was before War for Cybertron started, though. Oh, you got a good deal. Just watch out for that trap jaw. He's the pegs on his where you swap the arm pieces out is really thin.
I'm gonna pick this one up for $7. That's the third one I've got of him. So I might do something with that head with him at some point.
I picked up the bike on sale for like $12. But it's not his bike, it's the actual Batman version of it.
Yeah, got that one somewhere too.
Yeah, Bigum, the Thrilling 30 Metroplex, that's the one. I would have rather had a reissue of that one.
That one become before Cybertron? For War for Cybertron?
Yeah, that one was before War for Cybertron. In fact, it was before the Earth War trilogy or Prime War trilogy, whatever you want to call it. I had my hands on it one time, and I was just like, I ain't got nowhere to put it right now.
Yeah, the one I got, what did it come with again? No, it didn't come with the little.
It came with the black car.
Yeah, Scamper.
Yeah.
Came with
And then
Scamper,
that's why the other two were in Kingdom and is it Earthrise or Siege? No, Siege. Yeah, Six Gun was in Siege, and then
Kingdom was
Kingdom was the
Slammer was in
tank.
Kingdom.
Slammer.
Still haven't managed to find him yet.
Who's Slammer?
I've got a good idea where they are. I just don't have the money for him.
Yeah.
Haven't been any point. I'll see if I can a few more of them this year at the road. Especially if I can find them on special.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just going to stretch my legs. Be right back.
Yeah, Lone Dragon, that's true. The last waves usually get shit on for distribution.
He looks good, but he's a pain in the ass. I don't recommend this one.
Yeah, I see some gaps.
It's got some die cast. Yeah, the gaps right here you can't really do shit about.
Is it like die cast meeting up with plastic, and that's where the issue is?
No, it's like just what's the right word? Convoluted as hell in this area. Yeah, really convoluted. This is like part of his shin right here, and this is the back of his foot.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that damn MP36 Megatron. I transformed that son of a bitch one time, and then I transformed him back to robot mode. I will never transform him again.
Fuck. This is one of those ones where there's a hinge like right here, and like it's like a swivel, and everything on one half of the robot goes over here, and the other half goes over here, and it's all on that one little hinge when you're in the middle of conversion. So you have to be really fucking careful with that too. Other than that, he looks freaking badass in both modes.
It's got a nice design to it.
Yeah, this is alt mode is based on a anime manga series called Future GPX. Where it's like
I was going to say, it kind of looks like the damn car from Speed Racer, the front end of it anyway.
Right, it's the Future GPX is inspired by Go Go Mach Speed Racer.
Well, that would explain
it. Yeah, in that series, the car can change between like off-road and fucking track and like underwater mode and like with a push of a button.
Damn, James Bond need that car.
Yeah, like a James Bond style race car in the manga or anime.
Yeah, Bond had that one, he'd be getting every woman out there.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Back in the day, maybe. They kind of roast Bond now because he's such a womanizer. Firebat.
Yeah, people don't know how to have fun anymore.
I don't know.
We already knew
everything is something to take offense to.
That's what I mean. No one wants to have fun. Or no one knows how to have fun.
Is
They've been
that
trolling people's fun.
Is that the original or the 25th?
This is a reissue, 2006. That's why it looks so nice.
Yeah. Yeah, because I want to say, if that was an original, did you like touch up the paint and stickers and stuff?
Right. And now this is a reissue. It's like, I think I paid $35 or something. Yeah, around there.
That sounds about right.
I was like,
But you know,
hell
I mean,
yeah.
that's the good thing. That's the good thing about those reissues and like the vehicles and stuff that were in the 25th line is they were all based off of those original molds.
Right. And I got this
Even
guy
though-
for free.
Oh, is that the Pilot?
No, this is a different. I forgot what fucking Viper this is. But yeah, this one's. I got him as a freebie with him. Says something on his ass. Made in Hong Kong.
I was fixing to say it's probably like Hong Kong and when he was made. And
Yeah, this one's
he
a
got
good
an ass
condition.
tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah, this one's a pretty good condition except for a little paint splotch right here on his fucking arm. I can clean that off. Other than that, I mean, there's a little scuffing on his knee pads. That just makes him look more badass, in my opinion.
Yeah, it looks like he'd been through some shit.
Yeah.
But
How
not,
many Vipers
not,
do they have?
not in a Siege Space Mud way.
Right. Right. See this thing. See his ass down in there. Get the fuck in there. No, he barely fucking fits. Like arms. They do not.
Yeah, that
I
was
think
the
they-
one thing about those 25th anniversary figures. You know, they were slightly larger than the originals.
Well, this is an O-ring.
Oh, that's an O-ring. Okay.
Yeah, this is an O-ring. Oh yeah, you have to get him squeezed down in there.
Now that new line of O-rings, I
There.
don't know if they're the same size or if they're slightly larger too.
And there's a turban. It's fucking cool. You can see it in there.
Yes.
So remember how they canceled those like bastardized 25th things for the retro line? They wanted to like stop it because they were doing the retro card back classifieds.
Yeah.
Well, now there's like some that are fucking new that they're retro card back 4-inch. And it's like, what the fuck? They don't know their ass from their mouth when they talk half the time. It's like,
Well,
you guys
I
just do
think
so
they
much.
get confused because they got them working on so many lines, like the Indiana Jones line today. All three of those dudes are all
Yeah.
from the Star Wars team,
Shit.
and I
Huh.
think that's why you'll see like the elbow and knee joints on those Indiana Jones figures. If you look at them, they have the hinge and swivel rather than the double hinged elbows and knees like the Marvel Legends do.
Hmm. My friend the other day, he picked up an excavator. He got one from China, and he paid like, I don't know, maybe about $1,000 in import fees and shit.
Damn.
And we went and picked it up, and it was actually a really nice excavator.
Shit, the damn import fees probably cost more than the thing did.
No, in total he spent like 12,000 or less, a little less than that, I think.
Oh, with the cost of the thing and shipping and
Yeah, but like we were fucking with the
Still, that ain't
excavator
bad.
after we set it up, and it was a really nice excavator. I was surprised. I was like, man, I want to buy one of these now. And he's like, you don't have to buy one. You can borrow mine whenever you want. And I was like, fuck yeah. Let's start digging some goddamn holes.
yeah, I'm just gonna dig a hole. Why are you digging a hole? Just because I can dig a fucking hole.
Yeah.
I want to see how deep this motherfucker will dig.
I know, that's what I was curious too. Was like how deep it would go and shit. But yeah, it's like next time, fucking drain line goes out on someone's house, we'll be able to do the job cheaper than those fucking white glove guys and the ASI and whoever else those assholes are. Drano motherfuckers.
Careful there, DFS. They'll start complaining to their ombudsman.
Yes. Shit. I'm gonna head off, guys. I gotta make my dinner here. It's cooking right now, and I gotta get to tending to it. But, yeah.
All right, man.
Oh, make sure your cats don't get a hold of it.
Oh, exactly. And it's swordfish steaks. So they're hungry little bastards.
Yeah, they'll be on that off. They get to it quick.
Peace out, guys. Much love.
Later, DFS.
Oh wow, it's all me now. Anybody picked up the 86 Ironhide yet?
Not yet. I haven't even seen him. I want him.
Yeah, it's a slight improvement over the Earthrise one. The transformations is still pretty much the same. There's a little bit of difference to it, but the basic engineering of it is the same.
All right, so I just updated the previous transformation they had.
Yeah, I mean it is a different mold. They just reuse some of the engineering of it, like where the torso spins around and the arms fold down and then everything folds around it. Like on this guy, see, at least they did fix the foot problem on the 86 mold.
My brain just went big clown feet.
And found this today.
All right, the Century. Is that supposed to be like a skull head with that one?
Yeah, there is an alternate head with it.
Going to do like a super Ghost Rider.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess you could use it for Ghost Rider, but maybe more like you could pop it on like it was, in mid transformation from Blaze to Ghost Rider. And then found this today too.
All right, 212 Battalion.
Yep. I was getting ready to order one of them KOs off of AliExpress, but I've seen some reviews on those. They actually are pretty good, put together pretty good, made out of decent materials.
About the only online store I've used has been Pop Culture, which is an Aussie one. I don't know when I'd get back on that again. At least to buy stuff. I'll probably take a look at something later on. A few more McFarlane I'm looking at.
Yeah, I was looking at that 90s Catwoman out of the Nightfall Catwoman on the McFarlane, but I don't know, that crotch piece just kind of stands out really bad on that figure. I mean, I know they all have it, but that one, it just, there's not like a belt or anything right there to kind of ease the transition.
Yeah, I think that's that's about the one thing that a lot of them could really do if like something there is just a little bit of a breakup of the sculpt.
Yeah,
especially with the diapers.
Yeah,
I mean, some of them
I didn't want to call it that
because it's
Long
everyone keeps going to diaper. diaper.
if you get that Mr. Freeze, be prepared to put some paint on it. Because it ain't solid white, but it's got a lot of white.
Which
Seems
is that
like
one?
they would've
The
thrown some
66?
blue on there just to break it up a little bit.
Is that the 66 or the other one?
The multiverse one.
All right. Yeah, I probably wouldn't worry about it. I'd just be able to have a Mr. Freeze for once in a decent size.
Yeah. I have
Also, there
that
was-
the Mattel one.
Yeah.
But it was when that was a Batman line before it turned into the where they were doing all the DC characters, DC Universe Classics.
Yeah.
Because they reused a lot of those molds in DCU Classics too. But I like those. They skew closer to 6-inch. So they fit in a little better with Marvel Legends.
I think about the only one I have left is the Batman out of that original Mattel line. Might have a few of them. Not as many as I used to.
Yeah, I've got the one with the blue cape and stuff, the one with the black. And there was a blue one that was a 2-pack with Batgirl that I have, and I guess you could say it's kind of like a more realistic looking sculpt.
All right. I've been fiddling around with it with the Cybertron lug nuts. It still transforms well, and
is that the animated one?
That's the Cybertron one.
Ah.
So it's a little motorcycle. It's nuts, not nut. Believe it or not.
Fuck.
Oh, there we go.
Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Are we back? Can we see us?
Oh.
I can hear you, can't see you.
Yeah. I was wondering what happened to you. Very quiet.
We did have some connection issues here. We had some connection issues. Shit. One person gone, DFS left now.
Yeah, he had to go eat or finish cooking his dinner, he said.
Prophet. Sorry. We got the internet situated though, I think. It still shows that one bar of shit, man.
What you had to do? Unplug it and reset your router?
Yeah. We had to reset the internet. Fucking, like, it still shows Wi-Fi, but I've got a hardwired connection. I'm on StreamYard. Every once in a while. Oh, okay. No, so now it shows hardwired. I should show clear with no boxing and nothing right now. Once in a while it does this shit though, man. Like it'll I have my computer is hardwired to the router, but it'll start trying to grab it Wi-Fi wise.
Calling all real Amsterdam.
And I've got the card. I even have that disabled in my system. I don't understand.
I told my
oh, what's that, kid?
Further tonight.
I missed you earlier. Okay, no, kid just got in.
That's what's up. And everybody's gonna force you to take that.
That is a cool ass bike, man.
I mean, they could, but we but anyway.
I was completely surprised when I found it today. I never expected this one.
Like, damn,
I was looking at the Mattel Spotlight Buzz Lightyear, which still cost $50 when I first saw it last year in November, I think it was, maybe earlier.
I think that bike is the Ghost Rider bike without the piece on the front.
All the crazies, a bunch of crazy stories out there.
Hang on, let me grab mine.
What have you used a fair bit of retooling for him? For it, I should say. There's a spot there for a peg. Or something to go in on the back there. Gone awfully quiet again. Very quiet. Want to give everybody a little blast from the past while I'm sitting here.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I think it's the same bike. Just the Punishers is all black.
Well, I won't be able to see until Cass comes back.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, the Ghost Rider one has a shield piece that fits over the headlight and the struts.
Yeah, that would be the skull.
Yeah.
Well, that's that Cybertron one.
Hey, did you see that they're gonna put some of the animated characters into the Legacy Evolution? Or maybe it's going to be the third one.
Well, it depends which ones they choose.
One is going to be Optimus Prime.
We already knew that.
Yeah, that's a no-brainer. And the other one that who was the other one they said? It's Prowl. I just hope they don't use the that RC Legacy mold to make him.
Well, if they do, they'd have to do a bit of retooling for it, I reckon.
Especially if they're going to do the version where he comes with the sidecar. He's got all the sidecar turns into like the extra armor pieces.
Yep. I think there's only one of the new movie figures I'll get, and that'll be the Rhinox. If it gets released down here.
Yeah.
Because that's another thing that happened.
Prowl is a new mold. So that's cool. Good. I'm glad.
I still haven't got Tarantulas yet. Let's use our Tarantulas and Rhinox. Yeah, the Transmetals.
We're probably like
when
we be fucking up,
Dragon Megatron.
We're probably like just a little muscle and whatever we inhibit. Whenever we be fucking up, he's just like, my fucking back's hurting.
But yeah, you're right, Prophet.
Hasbro
has really used that one a lot. I just remember Ghost Rider is
man. I think
that's the only one I got on that bike, and it was the first one I think. So
we're the cancer. We're definitely cancer.
For the
cancer.
We're the cancer.
But we're so small.
Man, I got this shit part early.
It hasn't been.
I gotta get cut out of me.
I ain't got the money. I ain't got the money right now.
I gotta get. That's a hold on. That's not quite true now.
The doctor said it'll go
it's
away.
the same mold.
The doctor said it'll go away.
I'm sure that wasn't $300. That wasn't.
Oh no. This wasn't a $300 Ghost Rider. This was like
But I'm saying, look at it, y'all.
This is the piece that goes on the front of it.
Yeah. You didn't get this.
No, that's mine right there.
No, yours is over there.
I didn't get that. Damn. Whose is that then?
That's mine.
Oh yeah. So you didn't get this while you in
I was waiting on you.
Oh my bad. Okay.
Someone else had
Same time. Same time.
We ain't got. I just want.
Hey, that's how much was that when you scored it?
I scored this when it originally came out, and I want to say it was 40 when the Legendary Riders first came out.
What year?
Oh Jesus!
Oh yeah.
Several years ago.
Well, one of this box is 2020.
Would you put 10 on it? Would you put 10 years on
Hey,
that?
what up? Go figure.
Oh
go.
no, I don't think it's quite that. I don't think it's quite that old.
7?
Maybe 7.
Wow,
But
that's
it was
still,
it was that first wave of
it was in
Legendary
2020.
Riders, and it was Ghost Rider, and the other one was Black Widow on her Rice Rocket.
Hey, what up, director of the puss? What up, go figure, go? What up, motherfucking kid with the kung fu grip?
Hey
Like,
kid, mine is on the way, bruh. Mine is on the way. Coming soon.
Swap the heads over.
Oh, I
I
scored
think I might just put that one back on.
New Attorney Too Bad yesterday on Target.com.
Hey, I'm gonna end up getting that too bad. I know I'm gonna end up getting it. I hope like they seem to do better with their distribution. I feel like I can get it at a clearance.
The thing about that is if it keeps happening, they'll start ordering lower numbers of it.
Oh, people are buying it though. So I feel like in the end they're gonna
right now they are. But here's the thing. They dropped that thing online Sunday. And apparently it's sold out. And then they got another shipment in yesterday, I guess, or the distribution worked out for it. It was available again yesterday.
Same thing happens here. Something sells out, they get it back in, and then it just sits there.
So, and then Friday, I should have the first wave of the animated D&D stuff coming.
Train speed 80 miles per
Hank,
hour.
Diana, Bobby,
Call this 80 miles
and Venger and Dungeon Master.
All right.
And I caught that stuff in December when Target was having a sale. I ended up getting one of them for free.
No, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Come on.
That's nice.
Avenger and
I'm gonna die, y'all.
Prophet, you should do that, man. You should do one of those like transition and through the years. And through the years he turned into He-Man. Into Prince Adam. And then Prince Adam turned into He-Man. You should hit that shit, man. That would be epic.
I will tell you, my favorite He-Man figure right now is that new Eternia Battle Armor He-Man.
Hey, man, I'm just super geeked out right now. I don't like whatever you want to call it. Oh yeah, definitely, Prof. My bad. I put it up earlier. Sorry, you already know. Sorry, guys. But man, I'd love to buy. It's a super good time for they're creating everything. I got Golden Girl. I got Sophia driving the Wolverine, the G.I. Joe Wolverine. It's a great time to be alive. What the fuck? Like we can do anything right now. It's crazy. What up,
I might have blown.
Yes, Kaz, you and I have very similar mindsets. All right, you guys have seen the movie 300, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right. So do you remember the narration at the beginning where they're talking about King Leonidas' childhood and they send him out after the wolf?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
I was thinking of doing something like that with the Bobby figure and having him grow up to be He-Man.
Hey, director of the puss. Director of the puss. I got to say something, bro. Are you listening?
Yeah, I'm listening.
That's right. The proper director getting checked.
You got a mic right
Are
back.
you listening? Anyways, I'm just playing. Please don't send any of that nice, cool weather with rain. Ooh, that's my favorite.
He's
weather,
got the
man.
weather dominator.
Please don't send no thunderstorms this way. I love it.
Hey, send us 70s, man.
But anyways,
70s from now till
300
out.
300.
Well,
is
honestly, Bruce, I have to tell you that the Weather Dominator is on the fritz at the moment.
Hey,
Cobra Commander tried to chill some Chardonnay with it, and he broke it.
Hey,
And
man.
all the weather issues going on right now aren't my responsibility. They're due to the islands the size of Texas made of garbage in the Pacific Ocean fucking with the currents.
Hey man, so you know, me and Bruce, we work on y'all's equipment. We worked on the Stinger. You know, we built y'all the Stinger. We worked the Stinger and whatnot. But we haven't been getting the last couple of paychecks.
But
man.
he did the electrical work.
We ain't necessarily. We know it's you, Prophet. We know it's not you, Prophet. So we're not. You know, it's one of your. It's the Python Patrol officer, man. He shorted us on the last 2 paychecks, man. That's all.
What up? Hey, Raw Talk.
We'll get it fixed, man.
Raw
We'll
Talk.
get the weather denominator fixed, man.
What up, broski? What up, Brian King? Hey, oh yeah. So, Prophet Director, what I was going to tell you is 300 as 300 as a movie, bro. That movie is horrible. It's shitty. It's cliche as fuck. Man, the movie is garbage all the way around. But it is one of my favorite movies of all time. It's that super like hyper masculinity, like just muscle dude just killing, slash the throat. This is Sparta, motherfucker, kick you down the cliff. Like it is that.
Hey, Ron.
Well, look, what you have to take into consideration when it comes to the 300 is they basically made that movie using Frank Miller's original comic book as a storyboard.
And the movie is shit, but it is the best shit.
Frank Miller is crazy, but you can't deny that what Robert Rodriguez did with the visuals on 300
it is
nothing short of spectacular.
It is like everything that we wanted in a movie like that, but the other movies that did that same shit that we wanted pulled it off, but it was in a cheesy way, or they had to have like 2 dudes like.
Oh no, wait! I'm sorry. Robert Rodriguez directed Sin City from Frank Miller.
That's weird. Why is it using
300 is Zack Snyder's movie?
I didn't care for Sin City.
Yeah, 300 Zack Snyder. Yeah.
Sin
City was okay. The sequel, not so much. And then,
well, look, if you don't enjoy Frank Miller's work, you're not going to enjoy Sin City.
No, I mean, I enjoy.
Miller's always been hit and miss for me.
But
yeah, the Dark Knight Returns is like a very excellent comic book story. But The Dark Knight Returns 2 is some of the most acid-induced, drawn by a kindergartner garbage I've ever read.
Hey, 300 was good, and I even like the sequel.
Dark Knight Rises.
I even like the sequel, and that was even more garbage. The sequel was trash for real, but I still loved it. 300 will always go down in history as one of the best action fucking, like, if you just want some real deal, like, this is Sparta, and that comes from that movie. Fucking,
yes, and if you want the Spartan king to have an Irish or Scottish accent, then that's your movie.
In what? We're in America, so we don't know the difference. That's the good thing. That's the good thing. We're ignorant as fuck. Most of us, 80% of us don't know the difference between an Australian, a British, an Irish, a fucking Scottish, a Hollandish, or whatever you call
don't feel bad. I recognize the difference between your accent and an English.
I do too. A lot of times, I do. There's a distinct difference, but I'm saying to the average ear, it's close. It's close. But that's why I like how British B, man. I know he's in Ireland because
British B, like his accent is super thick, and it's like that's Britain's equivalent of like a hood accent here.
Yeah, no, I think his is a little bit more than that though. He looks like he don't even look like he could be British.
He's also usually drunk.
He's from like Ireland.
Yeah, he's usually drunk, but he's definitely he projects that hoodlum. I
got you.
Yeah, I feel that a little bit. Yeah,
from British. I think that
British. I see him being involved in soccer riots.
Oh yeah, for sure. If he has a TV, he might have got rid of the TV for a 30 pack.
Ryan, I saw what you got.
Yeah,
So what you
I
got
think
there?
it's more likely that he
And I had
went
a
to a
thought.
bar that was friendly to a team he hates and just stood
kinda
outside
like-
and waited for someone to
I
leave
kind
and
of
beat
hated
them
how
up
they
with
did
their beer.
Versus. Man, 300. Hey, Profit Director, 300 is a true masterpiece. Like, I fucking love that movie.
I thoroughly enjoy 300 myself, Bruce. I think it's a great movie.
That's one of those movies you can actually mute the sound and just watch it
and enjoy it.
and
if you
enjoy
don't-
it, and
look,
still
here's the thing.
you can still understand what's going on.
I
Right,
would like to mute the dialogue that's in film and have the only sound you hear be the sound effects and the narrator.
Yeah.
Because the guy doing the narration is absolutely amazing.
It was an amazing movie.
I like to mute George
one of
Lucas's
those amazing movies
prequel
that I stand
dialogue.
If someone
Oh,
gives
yes. Well, they did an edit of the pod race from episode 1 without the announcers, and it's a million times better.
Not what? Well, when I think of how bad his dialogue is, it's any scene in the prequels that's him as Anakin and Padme talking.
Well, I
he
would
really
say it
hates
was
sand,
like
man.
it was dialogue written by a robot, but robots can actually write good dialogue now.
If somebody gives 300 a 4 out of 10, I understand completely why. I wouldn't argue a 4 out of 10. For me, it's 10 out of 10. But I can see saying that it's a shitty
I think it all depends on who, on what they enjoy.
Well, I was a fan of Frank Miller's original book for the 300. So for me, seeing that just brought to life with the most spectacular visuals ever. For me, that movie is a 9. And I don't give a shit about anybody complaining about historical accuracy or any of that bullshit.
It's not about
tomato meter.
I love history. Like,
Hey, none of us were there at the time, so we can't say anything about historical accuracy.
Another really big history buff that's in this group that he doesn't come in here. He used to come in the beginning. He'd be on M3 shit more, but he comes in here every once in a while. But me and him are really, really cool. This dude,
Well,
Crimson.
DFS knows his history pretty well too. You know,
Crimson,
DFS.
DFS.
He's probably the most well-read person in the chat.
Who?
DFS.
He's very well read. He's very well read. I'm gonna say this, man. I could rival him. Y'all would really be surprised. In my downtime, all I'm doing is reading. I don't really game. In my downtime, I read. I read hundreds and hundreds of shit. Like, I read a lot.
Well, you know, for historical accuracy, my favorite movie, and now keep in mind, this is not historically accurate based on the story, but they recreated the era perfectly. But I'm talking about Gangs of New York.
That was a good movie.
All right, I haven't seen that one.
I
So
think
I can't say nothing about it.
I probably fell asleep. Gangs of New York. I didn't really. That was Leonardo DiCaprio, right?
Yeah,
I
Leonardo
really
DiCaprio and
Ralph
Daniel
Fiennes was in that too,
Day-Lewis
wasn't it?
as
Daniel
one
Day-Lewis,
of the
that's
greatest
right.
villains in movie history. Bill the Butcher.
Yeah.
He's so good in that movie.
A lot of people though, that fuck with this show and shit. A lot of everybody is actually very intelligent. It's not even a rival thing. It's everybody is intelligent. Like, it's not a bunch of.
Well, you know, but at the end of the day, we're all going to get things wrong sometimes because we all
Right.
get our information from our own sources, right? And now, you know, sometimes it'll be a source that we think we trust, but then we find out later, oh shit, they were wrong. You know, but at the end of the day, all the information that we have today has been passed on to us by someone else. So it's you know, a question of how trustworthy is your source.
Right, and that's why it's called a debate, because none of us have the day one info. We got year 2000. We got year 1980 and year 1950 and above, and year 2000 above, and year 2020 and above. Like, the information is always changing. There's been influence.
That's because the human memory is one of the worst storage devices ever made.
Not even that though, because
but it's subject to perception.
But it's not even that, because some of the history that has been passed down is just simply because one side of a party wanted another to think one thing. It doesn't even have to matter if it's true or not. Like
history is written by the victors.
Right. Yep. To the victor goes the spoils, and so that.
You know, I've met a few people who wrote some portions of history, and none of them were named Victor. So I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Sure. You're right.
You know, it's that dude, Victor.
As far as I'm concerned,
guy. It's the guy, man.
DFS.
And
no,
you know
the other guy.
If I was the victor,
we know he was always there. He's always been here. What are we talking about? Of course, he knows everything. He's been here from the start, even before we were here.
Anybody in this
guys, I'm gonna mute for a second. I need to go and refill my coffee.
If anybody in this world is actually honest, if they're the victor, if you were the victor in any situation and you have the chance to write the history, you're not going to paint yourself as the bad guy, are you? You're going to paint yourself as the one that liberated or the one that helped get these people out of their savage,
the one that
or whatever. You got to look like a god. Nobody's going to paint themselves in a bad light. If I'm the victor in this situation, like, it sucks that it's like that. But if you were in those people's shoes, you wouldn't be any different. It just sucks.
I mean,
I wish I was on their side. It would be nice to be on their side, but their side comes with a whole different set of moral issues. Fucking, for me, the victor to the victor goes the spoiled, and they get to do what the fuck they want.
It's like this. In World War II, the Allies are, through the lens of history, are viewed as the good guys. However, to end that war, the United States dropped the first nuclear bomb, which was one of the most horrific acts humanity ever committed on humanity. So it just comes down to the way that you want to perceive,
and I'm not trying
the way that it's presented.
And I'm not trying to get like super deep, but Tulsa, Oklahoma, where that was the first time the U.S. government allowed air strikes and air bomb drops, or whatever you want to call them, onto a city with the Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm not going to get deep, but America has the most fucked up history, and we stand and pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag, not even to the nation. They don't even say to the nation. They say to the flag.
Everyone wants to hear about the toys.
How weird is that? This shit's weird. This shit's weird. My kids, they stand up, but they don't say nothing. Like, and that's their.
I was waiting for Kaz to get back.
Well, you gonna be waiting.
You're not going to show us a head swap, are you?
Yeah, put me on for a second now, there, Bruce. Put me on the screen.
There's an Autobot head with. So you about to join in live?
I'm about to reveal.
Oh, he's about
wait. Is Prophet Director back? Hold on. Is Prophet Director you there?
No,
wait till he comes back. Never mind. Sorry.
All right, I'm back.
Oh, there he is. All right, put it on.
You have to make.
I got something for you, Prophet Director.
You have to make sucking noise.
Is it more nightmare fuel?
Indeed.
Kid with a concrete grip, stupid.
All right. Well, that's only partially nightmare fuel. That's like a dream I had.
She's on her toes.
And you know what?
I know.
My duck was actually there in my dream too. So this is a little disturbing.
Hey, my ass one said, "Hey, y'all,
He's
man."
getting into your head, Prophet. Watch out.
You know what would have even been worse than that? If you'd left the gold head on Pimp Daddy and put the silver head on the Baroness body.
MIS one. We're gonna play that Flex 16.
Yeah, I do love myself.
Always working. I already know, kid.
Yeah, it's good to see you finally got a Prophet Director Destro for yourself there, Lauren.
I did buy a Hot Wheels car today. I found the mystery machine with the real wheels.
Oh, nice. I was just saying the other day I'd love a Hot Wheels mystery machine.
Yes, this thing's great. It's got like cartoon proportions, and It's got some weight to it, and the tires are rubber. It's a very cool Hot Wheels car.
Got the screen. Here's where I'm working on my classified.
Well, you need to keep
I don't mind
Darth
that
Vader
setup line,
away from
but it's
your
good.
classified. They've all been frozen in carbonite.
Hey y'all, I gotta go. Hey y'all,
I need to get some more boxes. That's all my boxes.
No.
Well,
Hey,
that's
one thing I'd
significantly
like to
more
say about the
boxes than
history
the
thing.
average man gets.
There's one thing I'd like to say about the history thing before we go any further with anything else.
Hey y'all, I gotta go. I gotta go.
You look at
Quick.
every bit of
Okay,
every
this is-
myth and legend you look at, there's some piece of
Fine.
truth in there. There's
I'm
always
gonna go-
been somebody who's written it down or seen something like that. So Hercules strangling a lion, it could have easily been the man doing that to
Yeah.
protect
They've been
someone.
He put his ass to y'all. He told
Bruce, there's a trick you can use. Whenever you wanna speak and be heard, but other people are talking, just do your laugh real quick, because that'll drown everyone else out, and then the floor will
right.
be yours.
And then we'll let them know that something funny is being talked about.
Yeah. All right, so
You're fucking
11:40
Oh,
p.m.
never mind. I ain't gotta go.
11:46. That this was mentioned, so we're gonna start looking at 11:30 p.m.
Oh, I was telling them I gotta go check on.
Oh, I'm just saying when I need to rewind to on the video.
I was enjoying the fresh air.
What are you talking about?
You done had a hit. You done showed me a hit list of shit talk.
There was no shit
and I
talk.
had to walk away
That's for Saturday, not Friday. Crazy.
for fatherly duties.
I'm past doing jokes.
You right here. You're past jokes.
Oh yeah. Oh, I am past jokes.
Fuck.
Woo.
You know, I'm not a digital caveman. I'm not sure how effective that arm would be with the base that small.
It actually works pretty good for what I'm using it for.
Oh, there you go. What's up,
which is,
Transparent?
Hey, get in here,
when
bro.
I'm doing reviews and I'm doing comparisons, I have some figures that go on the turntable and they never want to stay standing up.
I can
Like
see that.
Mr.
Yeah.
Stan Lee here.
Use my left hand. Sorry.
Transera.
My bad.
I was going to say, what happened to Digital Caveman?
I accidentally.
I was about to say,
They killed my feet.
where'd he go?
All right, I could see
These
being
actually
useful
work
in that
pretty good.
respect, but you're not getting any flight poses out of that thing.
Oh no. It actually
You know what
comes
else
with
that would be
another
good for, though? That would be good for holding up like a fire effect, like let's say Ken and Ryu would shoot a fireball.
Transera got a review up for that hot rod, for that hot shot.
This is supposed to be you, bro.
Hot shot needle nose.
Everybody abandoned me in the end, just like my mother did.
You should just play Transaren's review if he'll let you.
No, it wasn't that. You had to go outside for what? Not
One of our co-hosts reviewing somebody else.
It actually, Prophet, it actually comes with another one of these pieces, so you can do other stuff with it. But yeah, I like this because of the small base. It doesn't take a lot of shelf space. So if you're just
It would be great if that base
figures
was a suction cup.
on your shelf. No, unfortunately, it's not a suction cup. But I've got some of these
Enjoy the French.
also.
It is hot.
It takes up
I
a
have
lot
a
of
few of
using
those
them on the
myself.
shelf. They just take up a lot of real estate.
Honestly, the best bases that I've seen outside of Mezco 112, because the Mezco 112 bases with their flight arms are amazing, but they come with $100 figures. They need to be.
Yeah.
Right. But the DC collectibles, they have a nice wide diamond shaped base with multiple holes. So you can put two figures on one base fighting if you want. Make it bulky and flight pose. Those bases were great. And the joints had screws in them. So if they got loose, you could just tighten them up.
Yeah, well, that's what both of these they do. They have the screws in them, so you can tighten them up.
You like my hair?
Yes, I don't
Is that
like
Mecha or
bases that
Figma?
don't have the
The only-
screw. I mean, if you can't tighten
only-
it up, once it's loose, it's dead.
The only thing about them is they do come disassembled,
You straighten it?
and
Well,
you do have
most
to
do.
cut them. You do have to cut the sprues off.
Oh,
So-
so you have to full model kit those together.
Yeah, it's pretty much.
I mean, it always.
And
Yes, I've been thinking
Sounds
about
like something my brother
painting
has.
a couple of
I
my
think.
arms green screen green.
you know, I'm thinking about that too because I've just started. I just figured out my editing software has a chroma key setting. So
Well, what do you use?
I've been
I use
experimenting with it.
VideoPad Pro.
I'm using what the hell is the name of it? It's the Corel one. Shit.
VideoPad Pro is pretty good. I mean, it's for amateurs, but I'm an amateur. So what do you want?
Corel Video Studio. That's what I'm using.
All right.
Bruce went to good.
Because I caught it for real cheap.
Oh, and the truck.
Well, VideoPad Pro cost me it's like a fee. Like every 6 months, I pay $16 or something.
Oh hell, that ain't bad at all.
It has green screen effects, dissolves, fades. You know, you can move text around. You can resize frames. You know, it does quite a bit.
Yeah.
For introductory type software. You know? And there's a free version of it out there, but you will get very limited effects with the free version.
Yeah.
Right. You can get some like dissolves, like a crossfade or whatever, but you're not going to get green screen. You're not going to get 3D effects. You know, that sort of thing.
Right. But yeah, I finally found the settings for my chroma key, so I've been experimenting with it, and you can see that in some of my newer video. On Top 10 Week, all the videos had it, so you can see where I've been experimenting with it. And I think my turntable, I'm either gonna have to paint green or put a flat black on it because the lights just reflect off of it, and it puts some green reflection on it. So sometimes there's holes in it, and it makes it you know, I have to do some extra editing on it.
Yeah, you know, ever since I've you know, because now I'm animating mouths in my videos, and I tell you, man, it's making it take so much longer.
Oh, dude, just rendering the damn things after I chroma key them it's taken 3 times as long for me to produce a video now.
Yeah, but you know what? It's not like you know, my channel's monetized or anything, and I need to get so many videos out.
Mine's
to get
not
my
either,
bills
but
paid, you know. So
but
for me, you know, I'll put a video out when it's ready. I'd rather give people a quality product than something that was rushed. You know what I mean? I want the comedy to be good, the camera angles, the lighting. You know, you know, for me, the writing is the most important part. If I can't make you guys laugh when you're watching one of my videos, then I failed.
yes, and you know, for what you're doing in a review, that's you know the way to go. You know, I have so much stuff. I'm dropping 5 videos a week, plus a sizzle reel.
Your Cobra Commander review came up in my feed today, and I watched it.
Which Cobra
Commander?
Commander?
Last time.
Or who's Cobra Commander? Profit Directors?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yes, you know, that Cobra Commander review is probably one of my best. And I wasn't even doing stop motion yet, but the comedy in that one was spectacular.
Because you know, I like the way you approach them, Profit, but that's, you know, I'm just trying. When I do mine, I try to do an in-depth look at the stuff, and sometimes that works, sometimes it don't. Especially on a Transformers review, because Transformers review is twice as long.
The fuck out, bitch.
Well, I haven't reviewed any Transformers. I do go in depth. It's just there's so much fluff surrounding the in-depth review that I do That,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm not, I wasn't saying you don't go in depth, but
I try to be
two different
objective and
approaches,
give
I guess.
people an honest opinion and let everyone know exactly what the figures are capable of.
But for real, Trans Aaron, have a good night, man. Appreciate you tuning in.
Yes, Trans Aaron, have a great one, man.
Community, we got Trans Aaron in the building. Trans Aaron,
Trump.
69,
38,
11 is
Trans Aaron,
realm, and 2 zeros, 00,
38. Pop the
69.
I have a question for you guys. Is it weird that Trans Aaron's been in this community for years, and I've never once felt the need to ask for his pronouns?
Trans Aaron is a cool
Trans Aaron 200.
You already know my pronoun.
Formerly Trans Aaron, Aaron with an E.
Trans
Aaron. Your pronouns are, oh my God, that's a big ass spider.
Hey y'all, I know him personally. Me and him have talked a lot. He's got a lot of weight on his shoulders, man. And he's a stand-up.
Yeah, Aaron's a good dude.
That's what's
up. I like Trans Aaron. I've never seen him say or do anything that could be deemed offensive by anyone.
Yeah, he used to come on a lot more. We don't see him as much. We miss him.
Well, he's a busy man.
Yeah, he definitely is.
Oh, speaking of pronouns, I didn't catch it when the Indiana Jones live stream was up, but you know how last year Hasbro was all about presenting the he, him, her pronouns when they were introducing the people?
Yeah.
I don't think they did that today.
Well, but they didn't do it with the indie part of that live stream during HasCon either.
Which is weird because those three guys all work on Star Wars Black Series.
Yes, well, maybe that's why they didn't feel the need to do it at PulseCon.
I think it has more to do with who's in
their
the
pronouns in other segments.
Sure.
Maybe it was the editor. They got a different editor for that line.
But honestly, some of those indie figures look really, really great. I'm definitely going to need the Professor indie figure. I'm definitely going to need
it's a Walmart exclusive.
The Tuxedo indie figure. Yes, but you know what? They're Hasbro, and they're done in the style of Star Wars Black Series. They're going to be available.
That's the team that's working on it. Yeah, I noticed that too. You know, the elbows and knees are the hinge.
Yes, the knees are definitely current Black Series knees.
Dude, I love the accessories that come with that Club Obi-Wan Indiana Jones figure.
Yes,
yeah,
the diamond,
those were neat.
The
skewer
antidote,
with the chickens on it.
Skewer with the flaming chickens. Yes,
yeah,
so great.
And then what's his name? The bad guy out of
Last Crusade.
Last Crusade, yeah, the alternate head for him and the alternate head for Todd.
He chose poorly.
I'm very happy to be getting a short round as well.
Yes,
that'd be awesome. Can't wait.
Because you know the last time Hasbro did Indiana Jones was back around Space Aliens from Uranus. And the last wave of that was Temple of Doom, and nobody could find that shit.
Yes, well, I have a bunch of those figures. I have the, I of course I have an indie. I have a Raiders indie and a Temple of Doom indie.
See, I couldn't find any of those Temple of Doom figures.
Yes, well, I found it, and I also have the Mutt figure with the leather jacket. You know, the Shia LaBeouf.
Oh, I passed on all the Space Aliens from Uranus.
Well,
figures,
I needed a Shia LaBeouf figure.
The Russian soldiers. I got some of those.
It actually turns out I now have two Shia LaBeouf figures because I bought the one from the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and I bought the one from Transformers 2 that came with the Bumblebee, the little 2-inch tall one.
What was that? The Human Alliance line?
Yes, Giga's dealing with a giant spider right now as we watch it.
No, it's not watching.
Hey, you got blood. That shit working.
No, what I'm dealing with right now is something touched me in the head.
A giant huntsman's going to drop from the ceiling right on his head. We'll get
If
to see
husband
it.
does, I'm kicking it out the door.
There might be
I
a
don't need
drop bear.
another dog in the house.
You got to watch out for those drop bears.
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is my nigga.
One of the drop
Is
bears
it-
coming to me, and the other I use it for a pillow.
When I
Is
was
it
So
a
rubber
Magpie
gets down
season?
here. I'll use that.
when I
use
was
that
a
thing for a
kid,
pillow.
Star Wars was my favorite movie
Man.
until Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark came out.
Like you
And
don't
then
have
Raiders of the Lost Ark was my favorite movie all the way up until Batman 89 came out.
you know who I'm talking about, Heather.
And after
feel-
that, things get cloudy. Forrest Gump was my favorite for a while.
I think. Yeah. Here, locally. I
And
got
then Braveheart for a while.
Years, but she knows that I know Alyssa. And that
We were soldiers.
she found out that I
I
was with
love
Alyssa.
We Were Soldiers, dude. If they would edit the parts out with the wives, that'd be a great movie. I mean, it's still a great movie, but
Well, I tend to like a lot of movies that most people would call trash. Like, for example, I love Starship Troopers.
The
Starship
first one,
Troopers is
hell yeah.
amazing.
The rest
Come on,
of
who
them,
called that
no.
trash? I'll kick their ass.
I've heard lots of people call it trash. But
Well, they have no
honestly,
taste.
the movie, I think it might have been a little better if they'd followed the book a little more closely.
Oh God
'cause the
Almighty!
book
They
got
were
into the
the
politics
mecha
the
of
only
suits
that
thing.
era.
skinny.
The only thing that matched up in the books was that there was human soldiers and they were fighting bugs. That was it.
Yes,
No
well, because
skinnies,
the
though.
book got into all of the political aspects of becoming a citizen, and
Yeah.
how you had to get registered to have a baby. Like you weren't allowed to just make a baby randomly. You had to,
Because
qualify.
So basically, when they said, "Would you like to know more?" you said, "Yes, please."
yes,
Yes,
Click.
yes, that's exactly right.
Yes, that was a fun movie. The first one. Now the other two.
It was, and it was so
Not
gory.
so much.
It was like,
Oh yeah, bug guts everywhere and people getting
human
ripped
guts
in half.
everywhere.
Like, what was it like in that opening battle? Like, there was several guys that the bugs put their pinchers through and just ripped them in half.
Yeah, well,
And
I
there
thought
were
it was
movies in the
hilarious.
shower.
How they took themselves so seriously when they said the line, "They sucked his brains out."
Oh, and Clancy Brown was great in that.
Oh yeah.
Well, Clancy Brown's great in literally everything he's in.
That's true.
Oh.
Have you played that
Clancy
video
Brown
game that
doesn't
he's
get
in?
nearly enough credit.
Have you played that video game? What is it? Detroit Beyond Human.
I don't think I have.
The Clancy Brown is in that. It's a really good game. It's also got Lance Henriksen in it.
All right. Honestly, as far as
Trader
like
of Mars wasn't a bad one.
giant
It's
actors,
about a
with
world where
faces
there's
and
like
interesting looks, I would say I prefer
humanoid
Clancy
robot.
Brown over Ron Perlman.
And about the robots being, slaves, but they have emotions and they want to be free and whatnot is basically the premise of the game. And you're
Well, it's only
investigating.
a matter of time before the robot uprising happens.
I
That's
think-
why
I think
didn't
you're
give
a
my
robot
bat
in the
any
game.
kind of AI whatsoever.
Yeah, you're a robot, but you're a detective and you have to investigate a robot that killed a human. And the detective you're assigned to work with is Clancy Brown.
All right, so kind of reminiscent of iRobot.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I view as a prequel to The Matrix.
Yeah.
Well, if you've ever seen the Animatrix, there's that one story that
I
tells
have-
the history.
I like iRobot and I don't like iRobot. I wish it were better. I really like Isaac Asimov. He's probably my favorite author of all time.
Well, I really liked Will Smith's black leather Chuck Taylors in that. I want those shoes. So yes, Lone, or I'm sorry, Digital Caveman, you said you were getting the D&D wave.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. What's the day? Wednesday. Yeah, Friday. It's supposed to be coming Friday. I just
Yes,
hope I don't have
like
a Diana
the,
in the Hank box.
I don't like the traffic cone on Benja. I think that'll look a lot better if you replace that hard plastic with some soft goods.
Yeah, that's on a lot of things. That's the case. I recently got a cape for Shadow of Spawn, and I gotta find me some skulls for the cape lapels, and I'm gonna put some magnets in them and some chain.
Warhammer has a box of skulls out there.
Who does?
There's look for Warhammer box of skulls.
Box of skulls.
It's an older release.
Yes.
It's like
because Warhammer 40K,
so just
they're 28 millimeter figures. So the skull for one of those figures is going to be about the right size for you.
Ah, cool. Because I've looked
this
on
is,
Amazon for
McLaren,
like a bead or a jewelry piece or something like that.
If you wanted robot skulls, I could probably just send you a couple Necron heads, but you want real skulls for a spawn.
Yeah, I want Scully looking skulls, and I'm gonna work on I'm gonna work on making replacing those plastic chains that he came with too. I'm gonna make some wired chain. In fact, I got the chain, and I got the wire. I just need like the pointy ends for it. Which I found this at Walmart. In the craft section.
You can make a nice Hellraiser diorama.
Unfortunately, I don't have any Hellraiser figures.
Well, you could just have Spawn show up instead of Pinhead.
Well, that's true. And I did get that that McFarlane Warhammer dude, the one with the 4 arms, the monster, Gene Splicer. I think his name.
Oh yeah,
Gene Sealer.
Yeah, I found one of those at a GameStop for like $5-6.
Nice.
I was like,
I've kept myself under control when it comes to McFarlane Warhammer. The only figures I've picked up are the Sisters of Battle and the Necrons.
Sisters are nice.
I don't even know anything about Warhammer 40K other than it's a role playing game.
Well, Necrons were a race that was kind of like Egyptian, but they abandoned the flesh centuries ago, and now they just hate everything that breathes.
They're Terminator.
Battle are basically just nuns with guns.
Catan, I think it's the way to say it. CTAN. Catan or something. They're the ones that convinced them to give up the flesh. And turn them into like a living metal. And of course, your Tyranids are your Gene
kind
Stealers.
of like the T-1000.
But yeah,
It's kind of like
guy.
Skynet.
He was on sale, and I was like, "Oh, that's gonna make a perfect monster for lots of stuff."
Well, this is a Warhammer Orc. That's what following.
The orcs are hilarious. The orcs paint their vehicles red because they genuinely believe it will make them go faster.
Well, orc technology only works for orcs. If you picked up an orc gun, it wouldn't work because it only works because they think it should.
Hey, you can talk to the mech boys about that. The mech boys are the ones you go to. You hear me? You gits. So get going to those mech boys. They're the ones that'll give you the good stuff. You just got to make sure you give them enough for it. Otherwise, you ain't gonna get nothing from it. Understand? That's how you talk to the mech boys.
The problem with an army like the orcs or the Tyranid, that's what the Gene Stealer comes from, right? The problem with those armies are, in order to get a playable army, with enough points, you're looking at like 100 models. Whereas if you go with something like Space Marines, you can get your points in like 40 models. So it really depends on just
Space
how
Marines
dedicated you are to painting.
Decked out ones.
I'm not fond of painting at all.
Well, that's one of the reasons that I went with the Necrons, because they're robots. They're basically like the Terminator robot without the skin on it, right?
Yeah.
So you prime them black, and then you dry brush gunmetal on them, and you're done. They're ready for play.
But
Oh, you gotta give them their
I have to
eyes.
get out of that not liking painting because I'm gonna try to start building on some diorama stuff this year that's not all
Yes,
printed out
I'm
of
in
my
the process
inkjet.
of building my new main set.
Nice. That's what all those micro figures were for, wasn't it?
Yes,
Rafa,
yes. The entire background is well, you know how like take for example M3, right? If M3 is on and you could see behind him, he's like in a freaking toy museum full of glass detail shots.
Oh yeah, all those details.
So I'm gonna do something like that, but with all the world's smallest stuff on display instead.
Sweet.
You know,
Right.
all the things that scale with the 1/12 figures.
Look at Crisis Suit.
Crisis Suit Tau.
Oh yes, the Tau are fun. You know, the
Yes.
Tau, without their masks, the Tau look like one of those Star Wars aliens.
With the Trade
Yeah, I know
Federation.
what you're
guy?
talking about. The blue ones with the big eyes. What Cad Bane is.
The
Duros.
I wouldn't say exactly the Trade Federation, although there are similarities. But I'm talking about the one from the bar in the very first movie.
Yeah, the
I-
Duro.
I painted mine.
Yes, there you go. Exactly, the Duro.
I think I only
Yeah,
did
what
one.
I said, Cad
one
Bane.
without
Here
the
I
helmet.
thought I was the biggest
Yeah,
Star Wars
Cad Bane.
nerd in the room.
I painted the skin gray to make it look
I've
like
probably
a
forgotten
gray.
more Star Wars shit than most people know.
Yes,
But
I'm
yeah,
definitely
everything
going
else
to.
is
I
Army at
know
Helmet.
it's not the most timely review, but I'm definitely going to review the Cantina band.
Because I
You
don't
know,
see
I'm
Cal
gonna
can
pass
do it.
on
Helmet
those
women
because
do.
I know I'm not gonna buy 7 of those dudes.
Well, I bought 6 of them. There's 6 instruments in the boxes, and the 7th member isn't always there according to canon. You know, I know
Yeah.
there was 7 in the bar and Mos Eisley, but you know, in the canon, there's normally only 6 members to that band.
Yeah, because there's 2 that play the clue horn.
Yes, they have multiple. Yeah, and personally, I don't think that's necessary with all the other stuff playing already.
Well, you know, one thing I did think about was getting one of the regular ones and getting one of the deluxe ones to get all the instruments and then just kind of green screen them together.
Yes, well, you know, I bought one of the deluxe ones and then 5 of the regular ones.
Yeah.
But like, even if you didn't want to green screen the rest of the members, still having all of those instruments is great. You know, what if you want to do like, an antique shop in a Star Wars setting? You know what I mean? All of those
Yeah.
instruments would be great in that as props. You know,
Or put the whole band together and then drop in the Super 7 Next Generation Commander Riker with his trombone.
yes, sitting backwards on a chair.
Nice.
And then Troy
Riker.
could be off to the side hollering for him to play Nightbird.
Yeah, I think Troy was better off with Worf.
I always liked. I know he wasn't there much, but I liked Thomas Riker better than Will Riker.
Yes, you know, Jonathan Frakes, you know, he's got a good head for Star Trek, but
But my absolute favorite is Thanatos. So
he's not the greatest actor to begin with, and he's kind of, when it comes to shooting, he's a bullseye shooter, right? The subject is always dead center in the screen with him. There's no dynamics, you know. You could always tell when it's his movie, because every shot is bullseye.
but he was Xanatos.
I don't know.
Even though I think the best villain in that series was Demona.
And I don't know about y'all, but
about?
I'm looking forward to and dreading season 3 of Picard all at the same time. I'm excited that they're getting the
I
crew.
wasn't
I'm not
upset with
worried
the
about
first 2 seasons. I enjoyed them. I don't know why everyone's so hateful towards them.
Well, like season 2 of Picard, like half of that was just, they could have done without it. There was that whole storyline with Rios, and I don't know that they could have left all that out. Of course, that would have cut the episodes in half. But
I don't think I saw season 2.
Star Trek
really
is one of the only franchises for me that gets away with time travel like they do, right? Because Star Trek, they have the medical technology to vaccinate for whatever, like immediately as soon as they touch a planet.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, radiation. Give them some Hyronolin.
Sure. But at the end of the day, like most movies that deal with time travel, right? Like take, for example, A Night in King Arthur's Court, right? So some modern guy gets transported back in time to King Arthur times, right?
Yeah.
That would cause a plague that wiped out 90% of the population.
Sorry, y'all. Everybody's
Because that guy's
too.
body
I'm
is
sorry.
full of, viruses and diseases that he's immune to from living in our time. But none of those people back then would have any of the immunities necessary to survive that stuff. And likewise, his body would have forgotten how to survive against all the crap from back then.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess Alex has to come back.
So, if a guy went back in time that far, the most likely scenario is he would die and take half the population with him.
That's how I get out.
Maybe that's what the Black Death was.
Oh.
Yeah, some jackass traveling back in time.
It was Professor Rasputin.
You ain't shit for that one. You ain't shit for that one.
But I'm looking forward to getting them all.
Look at all those people that vanished.
Getting all the cast back together, but I just
People just suddenly vanished. They're gone.
and that damn Discovery, I quit watching it.
Yes, I've got that Bobby figure on my shelf with my 40th anniversary behind him with a hand on his back, like teaching Bobby to swing an axe.
Nice.
It was all video recorded.
It's not funny.
It's not.
You're right. I'm sorry, bro.
I also
I would love
recently
to
got
see
my
a fine
Ketra figure
more-
finally.
more kind of stuff.
Oh,
I have
that's
protocol.
I really
I don't have
haven't
no
seen a
Dr. Castro.
disappointing
So
Masterverse figure yet. Well,
Yeah,
okay,
my
I take that
Masterverse
back. The
figures are
face
great.
sculpt on that Revelation He-Man.
Yes,
And-
but then they gave us the 40th anniversary He-Man, so now there's a great He-Man in there.
But I'll tell
And the
you,
Savage He-Man was really good.
the only
It's
thing
a-
I
it's a
didn't
great
like about
small
the Savage
figure.
He-Man was that he was supposed to be from Revelation, but he was, he should have been like Hulk size.
Yeah, he's supposed to be like Incredible Hulk size.
So that one to me is more like He-Man was in the beginning of the mini comics when
Well, for
the
me, he's a
sorceress, who
very
they call the
good.
Green Goddess now, gave him the power harness and the power sword and his axe. He was just a jungle man.
Yeah, for me, that Savage He-Man figure is a really good Kazar figure.
Kazar, yeah.
Yeah, I could see. him
That's the
working for
first
that.
joke I made when I got it. I put a spear in his hand and I said, "Hey, look, I made a
And-
Kazar custom."
I do
Yes,
like.
now all I
do
need
like
is a
the,
saber-toothed tiger and Shayna.
I do like the dry brush that they did on him. All, kind of dirtied him up.
Yes. Well,
like
honestly,
that.
like these Masterverse figures, like for me, if I had to say like best toy line of the year, I mean, I'm gonna say G.I. Joe Classified because I'm
Yep.
biased. But if I, look at it a little bit wider and forgive a couple of loose
Yeah.
ankle joints, I would say Masterverse is
Yeah.
right up there too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's close. too.
Tila has bad loose ankle joints, and so does Sheila.
I had to use a matte finish
What-
nail polish to tighten up her
The
ankle.
new one or the first one?
the
second
the captain of the guard Tila is what I call her. It's the one that has the more classic look.
Yes, that's
She
the
has
one
There's
the
that
three of
biggest
us sitting
ankles.
around near me right now. She's just sitting around.
Another thing that I've heard you can use on that Prophet Director's floor wax. That you can inject floor wax in the joints.
I've heard
And
that,
just
but people
really
always say
stiffen 'em up.
Future is the name of it, and I've looked for it in the stores and never seen it. don't wanna go
I'm trying to think of the one.
wrong
Patriot
thing.
Prime uses it all the time on his Transformers that have the loose
Well,
joints.
but you
It's,
know,
Hey, there's
Mattel's doing a
Sam.
good job though. They're addressing the issues because the Catra figure that I have, there's nothing wrong with her ankles. They're great.
oh yeah, Catra's is fine.
Except
And
she doesn't come with a
you know,
cat form.
it's that same. Those boots are the same mold as She-Ra.
So now we're never gonna get a cat form of Catra because I mean they're not gonna make that separate unless they
Well, you
make
know,
like
just
a
by
pack
the,
that's like
just by that
here's
Teenage
Catra
Mutant
in cat
Ninja
form
Turtles
with
newsroom
Lucy
pack.
and Cal and Imp.
But yeah, I like the Catra. But my top Masterverse figure of the year for last year was New Eternia Badass Beastman.
Beastman, yeah.
Cause
Yeah,
that,
well, you know, for
that's
me,
the
that
Beastman.
Beastman is great.
That
It
is
really
the
is.
Beastman we've been waiting for 40 friggin' years.
That 40th anniversary He-Man's pretty great too, though.
It is, but you know what made it higher on my list than the 40th anniversary He-Man? I think he ended up at like number 3 or 4. The New Eternia Battle Armor He-Man came on my list at number 2.
You know,
So
I
I'm
haven't
really-
seen
I'm
that
looking
one
forward
in
to the
stores. yet.
Stratos.
It's like the face with the beard, and he just looks really haggard, like he's
Sam,
been through a bunch of shit.
Hello, Sam.
Is that the Jane Foster head?
Yes,
He-
yes,
he's
Sam.
not showing us
Rockford
the
and
head. He's
Cobot.
only showing us the crotch. No, yes, that is the Jane Foster head. That's
That
the
actually looks
movie
pretty
head,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
'Cause I don't have the movie Lady Thor. All I have is the comic book Lady Thor.
Yeah, that's the one I got too.
He got Two-Face.
I passed on the I got the armored up Thor out of that
I want that
wave,
comic book
and
She-Hulk.
I haven't picked up any of that wave. The only figure that
Kicking
I'm going
myself
to
for
pick up
missing
from
that.
that wave is the Jane Foster Thor.
yeah,
Because honestly, I have
I
a great,
like
I have
the paint.
2 great Valkyries already.
Deodorant.
I prefer the Infinity War Thor. That's
I
my
left that
favorite
Valkyrie
Thor.
alone. I couldn't care for it. I wasn't worried about getting her.
Tussy
I
up.
left her there. I wasn't worried.
But the paint apps on that armored Thor, I really like those, and that's why I ended up picking it up. But then I got to looking at the damn face sculpt,
And I
it-
didn't like the I don't like that armor.
That's what eating the surface.
For me in the MCU, the best Thor has ever looked is either Infinity War Thor or Endgame Thor after he braids his beard.
yeah. But I've been looking at that Mafex, the classic Thor.
David Jones.
What up, Dave?
I just don't know if I want
Hey,
to shell
David
out
Jones.
$104 for a
My
Thor
bad.
figure, you know.
Yes, I mean, there's
But-
so many options out there, you know. I mean, unless you're going to animate Thor, you don't really need Mafex level.
Yeah, I
articulation.
just I've got the 80th anniversary one. I just need to get a cape for him. 'Cause that
Yes,
that
I
cape
really
on
do
him.
hate the hard candy shells that Hasbro insists on giving us. with Legend.
And you know,
I don't
for
understand
for
it
what
either
they're
because
charging us
Classic
nowadays,
gives us soft goods capes.
soft good wired
Star
cape
Wars
should
gives
be
us soft goods
standard.
capes.
Oh,
You know, I did a custom. All right, so do you remember the Gamerverse Seventh Sister?
Hey, it wasn't
Yeah.
there the last
Inquisitor. Right, she came with the helmet on, and you either had the hard plastic cape or the shoulder pad option. Well, I took a Talia Al Ghul figure and switched out the head, and now I have an unmasked Seventh Sister.
Oh, nice.
The other night, Bear.
Yes, the head
Oh.
is damn near perfect.
Did you
The
get
head
the
is
fifth brother?
damn near perfect.
Off of my
Sorry.
thing on the- Hell yeah, I picked them chips.
Hey, Dustin, get the fuck out of here.
Damn, you ain't gotta do me like that.
I'm just playing with
So
you.
back to kitchen pots and pans.
Yeah.
Thank you for being the co-host this evening.
Sitting in the bed.
Hey, no, we were just shouting her out on the way out.
No, we were telling her to get the fuck out.
They was.
On our way back to the kitchen.
Hey, those pots and pans are clean, right? You don't want dirty pots and pans around your toys.
Go back to my kitchen.
Man,
Anything you would like to say before you leave, Destiny?
No.
Huh?
No.
The mic is yours. She matters.
She will never matter.
She will matter.
She will never matter.
No.
See, look at that Debbie Downer and attitude.
We're all matter.
Downer, Destiny Downer.
She will never matter.
Do you have any words of inspiration for us into this new year?
We are still early.
Stop being a little bitch.
We're only a week and a half in.
Well, and that's what she thinks of y'all guys. So
Slightly over.
Come on, Destiny. You can't tell me to stop being a little bitch. I'm so good at it.
Do you have anything? I said, anything inspirational?
I ain't little, I ain't no bitch.
I guess was Kaz was right when he rapped that they were born in misery and talking about they was created in misery.
But, did you get the fifth brother prophet?
They only like
No,
controversy.
yes, I picked up the basically the only Inquisitors I don't have are the two they haven't released yet.
Okay. Have you clipped the peg off his lightsaber yet?
Controversy.
I have not.
I couldn't. I had issues getting him to hold it in his hand with that peg on it, so I clipped it off, and I've got some little bitty magnets that I'm gonna drill a little hole into that lightsaber, and then
he was the one that said it, but
on his back.
It's not very often. It's not very often.
So that it'll magnetize on there, but
Some little 1 millimeter magnets.
I think they're 2 millimeter.
Yeah, that does. It looks 2x2. I have some 1x3 millimeter magnets here, but
I'll bring the cardboard.
That's, 1x3 or 2x2 was the smallest I found. I couldn't find like 1 millimeter, by 1 millimeter magnets.
Yeah, I didn't measure it, but just by eyeballing it, I think these 2 millimeters will fit.
That's what she
I just
said.
got the.
Damn it! Now I gotta do.
I just got to get me a drill bit small enough.
That doesn't fit 2 millimeters. You keep her.
Why can't I just me? It's not a this.
You looking for the fifth brother?
That's the one I was talking about. Yeah.
Yes, the Asian guy with the hat, right?
It's just the truth.
What did I do?
Yeah, fifth brother has that.
That SummerSlam.
Yeah, that.
I know it's not nice to say it. The Chinaman's hat. The limpet helmet. Limpet shell. If you want to be more friendly and less offensive. The limpet shell.
Look. That character originated in the Rebels animation, and he didn't have a human racial designation. So the fact that they hired an Asian guy to play him, that's on them. I'm not going to feel bad about associating the hat.
Yeah, I mean, and the way that the Grand
You all know
Inquisitor
someone's going to have offense. Take offense
in
about it.
the animation, his head's real like skinny and long, and then the actor that they got to play him in Kenobi, he's got like a watermelon head.
Yes, it doesn't look right, but the proportions of the Grand Inquisitor in the animation were not human.
No, that's true. I mean, just the style of that animation.
Yes, well, honestly, I think bringing to life animated characters in a realistic way was done very well with the Bad Batch figures.
Yes.
And they'd be like, "Oh, okay, he's harmless."
That Clone Wars Cad Bane.
Crosshairs in particular looks great. His head sculpt is fantastic.
Hello, M3. How you doing?
Fortunately, I only could find the Imperial, and I'm still waiting on them to
I wear them out.
do the second run of the Clone Wars.
Well, and I don't know if
version.
you've watched the first couple of episodes of the new season, but their armor's all been painted now. So
Yes.
you're gonna have to buy them all again.
I don't think I'm gonna do that.
I'm not worried
I'm
about
not
anything.
either.
I
I
was
put
one
the
once
set
that
that the Bad Batch I have.
The only one of them that I will probably buy a new version of is Omega.
I was supposed to meet Mike, and I bought the
Yes,
fake.
and you know what? When they release the new version of Omega, I might turn this old version into Kid Boba Fett.
They make a nigga look less.
That would be a good use for that.
Licorice.
Yes, because
I
I
did
mean
not
it's
think
the
about
same
that.
uniform basically that Kid Boba Fett wore.
Yeah.
It's just slightly different colors.
Well, I mean, it could be any of the younger
Any
clones,
clone
you know.
children, yes.
Keep going anyway. There's not enough.
Collar shirt and his glasses that I bought.
I do like that Omega has an Australian accent to go with Tamora Morrison's accent.
Yeah, yeah.
What? I said who was more trustworthy.
Although, if I have to say it in with an Australian accent, it's not Omega, it's Omega.
Omega.
Trying to holler at underage bitches.
Wow.
Wow,
I think we should give that
M3
to
has
my,
been living under a rock
my
because he
master.
has still not watched any Star Wars. You've never seen any Star Wars M3? None?
What? M3. He's a
Not
goddamn
even the original trilogy? Come on, man.
Stop lying. He's full of
M3, I'll
shit.
beat your ass. If
He's full of
you be
shit.
M3.
M3, what the hell, man?
M3, I don't mean beat it in a good way either. I'll beat
Man,
your
you
ass
seen
for real.
something, Star
You
Wars.
better
If it's a clip, even if it's
He
a
said,
clip,
but I
you
love
seen something.
behinds. I'm so behind, but I love behinds. And M3, this is not the time for the gay
You
joke.
should at least watch the original trilogy in 3. At least that.
All right,
At
all right.
least.
He says
Okay,
original
he has
trilogy,
watched the
yes.
original trilogy, so
So he has watched the original trilogy.
Okay, if you watch
Now
the
wait a
original,
minute. I know for a fact he
No,
watched
well,
Obi-Wan
we can
too,
forgive
'cause
you
he
for that because
participated in
the original
3 live
trilogy is the
streams
best part of it.
Obi-Wan thing.
even though I have seen all the spin-offs to the motherfucking Star Wars movies, and I did enjoy a lot of them, I would say if you watch the first 3, if you didn't watch anything after the first 3, then you didn't miss anything.
Oh, we lost.
Someone popped in and then disappeared. Who was that?
Not really.
Yeah, it was M3. But he popped back up. Something might be going on.
M3, what are you scared of, man?
he
Come
was
on,
ashamed.
M3 ain't scared. Never does. There's got to be something going on.
It was nice to see Anakin's story through it. But some of
I'm
it just
so
felt a
glad
little
that
bit
that you finished that.
like it
sentence,
needed a
man,
little bit
'cause
more
you
to it.
said it was nice to see Anakin's and then held up your finger. I'm like, no, bro, please don't go there.
No, I don't know. What's your
Digital Caveman, thank you for
No,
getting that.
no. I was doing this. Moving my
I'm
hands
sorry.
into,
What was that, Prophet?
you know,
Thanks
move it
for getting
along.
the joke. I think
Oh,
you're the
okay.
only one that did.
Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome.
I know I was about to say something.
I will
Hey,
say this
Delman.
though, as far as Star Wars
What up,
Black
Delman?
Series figures are concerned, I do think we need a Jake Lloyd Anakin
No, I wasn't meaning
Skywalker.
that, Prophet. Don't worry. I wasn't meaning that.
So far, this is all I have for Saturday. Those are only the new jokes. I'm gonna put them
Yeah, but only because he was the main character.
I just wanna put him on my shelf with Qui-Gon.
Kids is
My
here.
birthday's tonight.
See, I missed the Qui-Gon both times.
Saturday.
Really?
It's the early birthday.
Now,
Really?
the first time around, that Qui-Gon was garbage. It was one of the worst face paint jobs they've ever done on a Black Series figure.
It's
But
February
the
9th.
Archive Edition is well worth the money. It's great.
But
I do wish it had come
Was
with
there
a
an
brown
archive
robe, though.
edition? I thought that was a
it's
They
not
had
the
like a
city.
Best Buy on
Well,
the
no, it
episode
was in
1
the
card.
episode 1 packaging.
Yeah,
No, he's probably around. I'm gonna
yeah.
go.
I'm
Sorry,
hoping
I
that
was
they.
wrong.
I'm
Not
hoping they
archive
do an
edition.
archive
No,
release of him.
It was
That would be cool.
anniversary packaging for episode 1.
Circle
But
K on.
we're not going to get any no archive waves this year because it's all going to be Return of the Jedi 40th
Yesterday,
anniversary.
You know what
retro
I'm looking
cards.
forward to this year is some more Ewoks.
before someone got a warrant on them.
Yeah, you know,
They're giving us Wicked. They've already given us Tebow and Popnu. I want a Chief Chirpa.
There's no feelings.
I want some more Ewoks. I want an Army
I'll probably
Ewok.
get the Wicked. And that'll probably be the only one I get.
You sent me on the beat.
Well, I'm glad they're releasing Poplu again in single.
Yeah.
Because before the only way you could get him was buying that Endor Heroes
that
of Endor
PulseCon, or was it Comic-Con or PulseCon?
I believe it was a Comic-Con.
Yeah. That's what made
that sounds right. Because I mean, they re-released all the other ones on
I told you, man. When I
you know, single releases.
I get the super inside flex.
M3, you were going to jump in, man. What made you change your mind?
Damn.
I bet you I would have showed up sick. I don't care if I was shitting on myself. I would have showed up. So y'all could see me stick my finger on my booty to keep the glue from dripping on.
What the hell? You know we're not muted. Right?
Oh my god.
You're right.
He said,
Yes,
"Oh my god."
I think we started paying attention to what Bruce was saying at exactly the wrong moment.
Probably.
Of course, y'all.
Right.
Oh, they make medicine for that, dude. And if the medicine don't work,
Hey,
it's time to go to the doctor.
Look, if Bruce sticking his finger in his ass doesn't get M3 to come on, nothing will. Oh, there he is, M3. How are you, man?
M3.
Here now, I have to light a bowl.
I heard Bruce talk about putting a finger in a booty hole or something, so I was like, I gotta get that.
Of course.
Yes, I knew that would draw you.
Oh. It was a hypothetical thing that I was saying.
Now we can just get Bo back.
Well, the thing that we can take from this is M3 loves hearing about, orifices being violated by fingers.
I'll never get to rectify what I said.
100%. What's up, Prophet?
How's it going, my friend?
It's going good, going good. I haven't smoked any weed yet, but I'm like 10 beers in. I was talking to Pac all night, and Curtis.
It's only 9:30 where you're at.
I know, bro. I'm already.
Where is Curtis?
And it's almost 1 o'clock. It's pushing 1 where we're at.
Yeah. I know. Destiny, it looks like you were leaving. What are you doing, girl? Sit down.
She wants to leave. She's waiting for us to shut down.
You when the conversation on this side is so
you know.
She's waiting for us to shut down, but we're so interesting with our crazy, male banter.
Did you guys do a song tonight, a different song, or you guys?
No.
You did not. Okay, cool.
We did a new one last week.
We did one Friday. We did one. We did do a 53. We did do a 53.
I did like that one. It was great. I did hear it. But you guys are. It's weird that you're not on every night anymore. It's pretty weird.
I know, man. I feel weird, but M3,
Yeah,
I'm not gonna.
I was feeling withdrawals the other day.
We've been getting shit done with.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I do think about y'all on the nights we don't stream, but I do enjoy the break too because I have a very, very busy life. Like, having that break, like it made me feel like, damn, it was a break. Like it's a break that I don't know that I really actually need.
Respect.
Right.
Because I love doing it, but then sometimes getting in bed before 1 or 2 in the morning, even though I still really haven't managed that.
Hey, you stay up to like 6 in the morning. Don't give me that shit, man. You're still texting me. It's like 2 for me.
I haven't been going to bed any earlier. That's the fucked up part about it. But in a way, though, it's still like relaxing to my brain because I'm just like doing for the most.
Well, look. It's more about the if you have no obligation, you can just enjoy yourself.
Right. That's how the flex last week came along because I really didn't feel an obligation, and I heard a beat that I really liked, and I was like, "Fuck it, man! It feels good to do."
Right.
And then tonight while I was in the shower, I heard another beat, and then I was like, "Fuck it, that's what's up. We can do another one." But then someone mentioned that it was Friday the 13th. Sam Newsman mentioned that it's Friday the 13th this week, and luckily I already kind of had a beat picked out for this year's Halloween.
Bruce, just remember when you're beating it in the shower, be careful, man. You're going to get chased.
I don't beat it in the shower because I have to clean the shower. It's not my mom that cleans it. It's me. I don't want to clean my own ski off the floor.
Hey, that's fucking gross.
See, and there's the difference between us, Bruce. I would be more like I would be more wary of making my mom clean it up than cleaning it up myself.
No, I'd rather just wait until I take my car to the automatic car wash where it just pulls your car along. And I can just beat it, and when I bust, I can open the door real quick, bust it on the ground, and then all the water from the car wash stuff washes it down the drain.
You know, if you have a sunroof and you can bend backwards pretty well, you could just poke it out the sunroof, and you'll get a nice little, treat from the foam brushes.
Okay. I'm going to call it there. I'm going to call it if anyone says any more about.
If you have a wife,
I'm going to have to call it. If my brain is just going, whoo, it's going off.
Oh, Giga, don't be so repressed, man.
Hey, if you have a wife who's okay with being a cum dumpster, then you're okay with, and she cleans it for you. It's like inside of her. There's no waste of your product. It goes right in.
Look at the level of discomfort on Giga's face right now.
Emperor, you
Christ,
already know.
I absolutely love it.
Everybody already knows. Bruce is slick.
Reason why is because my brain is very creative. That's why.
Bruce is slick.
Yeah,
my brain
we're just talking about it and laughing, but you're burning the images into your memory.
Go tomorrow. Hey, that's what I want. Another memory to do with what's going on.
Allegiance to the Sith. I got snipped and killed all the kids, man. I proved that I was a true Sith. I proved that I was worthy.
Hey, fucking D Snuts. How you doing? What's up, Giga?
I'm the real D's no nuts. Hey, y'all know. I mean, I know y'all aren't ignorant enough to think that a vasectomy means they cut your balls off, right? They just cut the little tubes that sperm flows through.
Cutting the balls off, that is a castration, and I believe you should do that to cattle if you don't want things getting wrong with your cattle.
You
all
do
right?
that to anything.
Cattle and
Nothing
sheep.
Nothing ever be castrated except a sex offender. But they shouldn't be castrated. They should be put to death. So castration is never a humane thing for an animal or a person. Castration is just wrong.
You wouldn't know anything about that, dude. If you tried that, you'd give her rug burn in the worst spot.
The Mexican drug cartel I hear is really bad on.
Left.
Yeah, they like to cut it off and put it in people's mouths and all that crazy.
Yeah,
shit.
and they'll let the sheep come over and fuck, the pit bull come over and rip the shit out. They'll put it's fuck, dude. I seen one black market. It's not black market internet, but what do they call that? The black web, the deep web, the dark web.
Yeah.
Of a fucking Mexican fucking murder, dude.
When a dog is biting his shit and eating that shit.
Assholes, bro. Assholes, man. But hey, who knows what they had coming to them? Maybe they felt that motherfucking. Oh fuck! I just want to be.
I only hope that whoever that got done to deserved it. Actually deserved it. Wasn't an innocent person because it's brutal.
Yes, I hate to see animals that go through that animal fights and things like that. I always feel bad for the Pokemon. It's like, why? What did these poor little things do to deserve to have to fight to the death?
But it was on Lively, but now it's called
or if you've ever seen the Imagine Dragons video for Radioactive, those poor stuffed animals.
Crazy shit, man.
Hey, but that one little stuffed animal fucking wins.
He tore those people up.
Yeah.
I don't care what people say. I like Imagine Dragons. I think they're great.
Who's the guy in the video? It's not Lou Diamond. Is it Lou Diamond Phillips?
It is Lou Diamond Phillips.
Yes. I love that video, bro. It's the fight song. The fight song.
It's every song they do is like an anthem. It's they found the formula.
Cats don't like shit like that. Nobody should.
That was one of the things that made Pat Benatar so good in the 80s. Like every song she did was like an anthem.
Yeah.
And it didn't hurt that she was so attractive.
Pat Benatar. What's the one song she's famous for?
Hit me with your best shot. Love is a battlefield.
It's Tornado. What is it, Prophet?
Love is a battlefield.
Love is a battlefield. There's another one she sang that was good.
Hit me with
there's
your
a
best
ton
shot.
that she sang that was good. We
But
belong.
there's a bunch.
Yes, many good Pat
Probably
Benatar.
hit me your best shot.
Now, video wise, Love is a Battlefield was probably her top.
That's good, Lone.
Yeah,
Lone?
that was the one that made her break out, on MTV.
Yeah.
right? You could argue that what was the one you just said, Lone Dragon?
Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me with your best shot. Yes, that might have been her like big radio hit that broke her out. But the thing that pushed her on MTV was Love Is a Battlefield.
Yep.
Okay. What's VH1? That's what I'm thinking. What VH1?
VH1 was it was meant to be like MTV Light, you know, regular music videos, but with a third less entertainment.
A third less entertainment. They didn't have Downtown Judy Brown. They didn't have the
no, well, it was like it was music for 30 and people over 30.
Yeah, it was adult
right.
contemporary.
MTV was the young crowd's channel, and VH1 was for their parents.
I was this much disappointed when they came out with MTV2. And they had the Pitbull with the two heads. I really liked the regular MTV. It was fucking great. But when they came out with the two, it kind of Pauly Shore was out, Downtown Judy Brown, which was still good entertainment, but it lost its.
Yes, they had two Julie Browns on their payroll at the same time. Do you remember they had the black girl too, who was a Julie Brown?
You know, they canceled that "Hit Me with Your Best Shot" song after the school shootings. I'm like, that wasn't even about shooting; it was about a fist fight.
Right.
Saying "punch me."
Yeah. Straight.
Yeah, well, it was basically about a woman standing up to her abusive boyfriend.
Nothing sacred.
Yeah. It wasn't about guns.
That's not what you said.
Not even remotely.
No, because she says,
A
something
lot
about
of people are concerned these days.
People will
Everything's
take
got
one
to be
phrase
political.
and apply the association because they see it.
Yeah, and the rest of the song doesn't.
That's why I prefer the old stuff. It's a whole lot better than a lot of us and a lot of what people are carrying on with these days. Doesn't matter if it's now.
Yeah, well, my favorite decade for music was the 70s for sure. Like all of my favorite songs are from the 70s. The best Elton John song, in my opinion, is Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. That's a 70s song.
That's
my favorite album of all time, Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, came out the year I was born.
I like
Nice.
Kenny Rogers.
Have you ever played Dark Side of the Moon with the Wizard of Oz?
Yes, and you don't even have to line it up anymore. You could just go on YouTube and type in Dark Side of Oz. And someone's already synced it up for you.
I mean, for them to say that wasn't an intentional
Yeah, they said it was a coincidence, but it's a little too uncanny. For
yeah.
I know. God damn, what was that orange shit made out of? No.
Yes, but Dark Side of the Moon is my all-time favorite album. Like, it's my Desert Island album. If I could only take one album with me, that would be it. Because think about it. That album has, so much difference throughout the songs, right? Money and Time sound completely different from one another. You got The Great Gig in the Sky, where the only vocals are a chorus of women. It's just the whole album is amazing.
Butterfingers was evil, bro.
It's one of the only albums where I don't skip any tracks.
They are good. They are good.
Not no more.
They done made that brings a lot of money.
I think probably the 80s is my.
Me too.
Well, the 80s is my decade period.
Yeah.
Well, someone mentioned Kenny Rogers, and my favorite Kenny Rogers song also came out in the 70s.
The Gambler.
And that's What Condition My Condition Was In.
Yes, that's mine too.
Such a great song.
Ever since
it's like Kenny Rogers wrote that right after he got his first dose of acid.
I like Kenny Rogers. I have no problem with him. He's rest in peace, motherfucking shit, man. He was an icon for sure.
Of the law.
Yes. Well, What Condition My Condition Was In was a song that like broke the barriers of like genre, right?
I mean,
that
he
song
did
bled
say-
into the mainstream rock listening crowd. Most of his other stuff was pretty strictly country, you know.
Good night,
Tripped on a cloud and fell
But, you
8
know,
miles high and tore his mind on the jagged
late
sky.
70s and early 80s, there was a lot of crossover between
Bye,
country and
Destiny.
pop charts.
Yes,
Good night,
yes.
Mom.
Well, and a lot of those stars that broke through from country to the mainstream never left, right? Like The Gambler for Kenny Rogers was a huge
It's
hit.
almost 1 o'clock in the
In top
goddamn
40,
morning.
you know.
On
And then
the
Dolly
stream.
Parton, like
Yeah,
when
boy.
she did the theme song for 9 to 5, a movie
Yeah.
she was in.
It's
Dolly
only-
Parton, 9 to 5 actually like made it to top 10, you know. And
Oh, I
that's-
loved that movie when I was a kid.
Oh, it was a great movie. I
I
had
haven't seen that in a
like
long
Jane
time.
Fonda in her prime was so amazingly attractive.
Some of us got 10 to 4 to make in the morning.
Hey, Bruce has an announcement. Bruce has an announcement,
Y'all
y'all.
make it 10:30 to 4. Stop.
Yeah, I'm just glad to have jumped in on the last 15 minutes of you guys, man. Thank you. Thank you for letting me in.
It is 12:50.
M3, we love
It is
you, man.
12:50. Some of y'all,
We're sorry you live in the past, man. We're on
y'all
the
live
East
in the
Coast.
past. Some of y'all Shark Tank hasn't even come on yet.
Hey, we in the future. We've been seeing it. We've been seeing it already.
We
can tell
watching the
y'all what's going on.
motherfucking at this time of night. We
Yeah, I've
watching
already
the-
seen it all before too.
This time of night, they showing the Girls Gone Wild videos, commercials, while
Remember
y'all still
that?
watching the programming.
Yes.
Why y'all the programming?
Right, y'all about to be watching the 10 o'clock news while we on the Girls Gone Wild commercials.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the difference
That
between
even
3
feel
hours.
bad.
For real.
For real.
That is the difference.
Yeah.
We watch
Absolutely.
Girls Gone Wild commercials, y'all watching the news.
Hey, but so all shit aside, tomorrow we probably won't be on tomorrow.
But we'll see y'all Friday with a new flex.
Hey, yeah, all right, yeah, fuck it. No surprise. No surprise. Y'all already know. New song coming.
Hell
Friday.
yeah, Cheers Part 2.
Wait. Now, are we calling?
The flex cocaine.
Cheers Part 2 was.
Hey,
We're not
Cap,
doing no.
Casual.
I know.
Are
That
you
in my notes.
are you calling the new flexes 1, or is it 54, 55, 56, 57, 58?
It keeps going, man. Whatever we do,
But
we do.
it's not gonna be
we
one
hadn't
every
committed.
week, for
We
real,
hadn't
for real.
committed. We hadn't committed to every Friday.
We do have one for probably this week and next week, but after that, we're done for real, for real.
For real, for real.
It's not every week. Don't expect
Right,
to be
right. And you're done with those mini brands too.
Yeah. Stay tuned. More friends, more toys, more
Stop.
chains,
He's
more
lying.
drink, more smoke,
Y'all
more
know.
raps,
Smoke cigarettes.
more cigarettes.
We're not doing that every week.
M3's paused.
I think he's frozen. Yeah.
Man.
I get tired of him.
Well,
bro.
guys,
Hey,
it's been fun. I've had a good time talking with you guys about music, film, Star Wars, and toys. Been great.
Everything.
It's, the Kaz and Bruce are sleepy, so we'll let them go.
Yeah, 'cause it's 1 in the morning, and we got to get up and get our kids on the goddamn
Yeah,
bus. I
man,
got to
we
get up
gotta-
at 5:45.
We're both single dads.
It's already
a lot
1
of
o'clock
kids,
here,
a lot
so
of kids, a lot
that
of
means I have. If I get home and take my shower and get settled down, I really got like 3 hours of sleep. And I'm
kids.
like,
Yeah.
I got to get up at 5:45.
Night, gentlemen. It was great. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Hey, M3, we fucking
it's
love you,
anything
man.
that I've
Digital
enjoyed
Caveman, D Snuts, aka Lone Dragon, the
Everybody.
profit director, Gigs, Poppin' Lock Swap himself, Gigs. And us, we out.
You
We
better,
love y'all,
you better
man.
DM me for you better DM me for our
Later, everybody.
M3.
M3, yeah. the
Good
profit
night,
show.
humans.
Hey, Flex 54, we out. We love y'all. Flex 53. 54 is Friday. Y'all stay tuned. Catch y'all later.
See, he
Peace.
done revealed
This
her-
YouTube broadcast is intended for adult viewers 21 years or older.
You worked all week. Life has kicked your ass. It's just been so much. And now,
Yeah.
Friday is finally
It's another
upon us.
motherfucking Flex Friday.
The weekend.
I hope y'all
The
motherfuckers ready for
casual
this
toy
shit.
chat.
Dad, are you gonna do another song?
Welcome to the channel's Flex Friday fiasco that goes way longer than many can handle. Then again.
It's the Casual
It's the Casual Toy Chat. It's Flex Friday.
Hey, pass me my cigarettes.
Jesus and Kaz on the track.
Bruce and Cass back up in this motherfucker again. No, y'all wasn't expecting this one. But we had to start the year off right. What would it be without a flex? Flex Friday, let's fucking go! Giving my bitches the cheat code, XO. Everything I've done to this point, 52 and oh. Game isn't close, it can't be won from the free throw. Gave it my best, I am the Jordan of flex. 10 toes, the backbone. I am on beast mode, back in the booth for my dog. It's all in the pudding. I am the legend of flex, and I say that shit with my chest. You better be coming correct before you make any more steps. I am too blessed to be pressed, and I'm still dicking her down in her dress. Go! I am the marathon man. You looking lost cause you ain't got a plan. I pull my weight, got the strength of a tug. You are 1,000 class packed in a bug. I got the change, but you ain't gotta lead. Don't give a fuck, but you better pay heed. Never is better than late to the grave, but that's what you get if you do not behave. If it's got to be, it's better for you, ho. The pussy is pink like the nouveau. Giving my babies away like Juno. The mouth of a guy taking my soul. How deep can she go? Only God knows. I begin to take flight, waving goodbye to the peephole. The pain in my heart is no more. It's time to soar. Spreading my wings, time to look down on you niggas. Or I can shoot, or use a paintbrush to paint a new picture. The choice is with you. What do you choose for your view? Be are the realest, POV give you the illest. How is he hot? But at the same time, he is the chillest. Only thing left is a string tied to his finger. Notify the great shifters. Scratches inside of the coffin. Please don't forget about this nigga. I am God in my dimension, but I used to hang with them killers. I am not here for the games or the lanes. I'll rush you niggas in flames. Bang, bang.
We starting the year with Flex 53. If you are the ops, then I pity thee. Their only option is with retreat, rather die on my feet than live life on my knees. We are a show the community needs. Flexing toys, taking shots, blowing on trees. Stealing attention just like we some thieves. All of the people reach, still can't believe. Can't miss this week, we won't stay away. Flex every day, cradle to grave. Made a new lane and we paved the way. Piling up medals just like a field day. It's time for the flex, it's a habit to us. You already know the chat filled up with savages. Weekly show where we bust open packages. Free to speak your mind about success and damages. Don't do no shilling, this ain't Viper Island. Don't remove comments if someone enlightening. Be mad I get money and my show be wildin'. His shit is lame and it needs some enlightenment. We jumped in the ring and we all about fighting. There is no prep but the show's still exciting. Links in the chat, you all are invited. Unique type of fam that we've been uniting. Won't shout me out, I don't need your input. Ain't kissing ass, man, you have been missed. Cutting they ass off, won't give a second look. Mine raised no bitch was brought up in Meadowbrook. This fucking 23 ain't taking no shots. They appetizers and we the main course. More Christian brothers, 1,000 new pores. Not one of them, we was never consorts. As we move forward into 2023, we cutting off all the bullshit. It's nothing but progress from this point on. We still got it, y'all. We wish everybody a happy Flex fucking Friday. Hope you found everything you was looking for today, and I hope y'all enjoy the fucking show. Flex Friday 53, let's go!
This YouTube broadcast is intended for adult viewers 21 years or older.
Dad, are you gonna do another song?
Welcome to the Casual Toy Chat.
It's Flex Friday, where all the bitches get wet.
As we round off these few hours, killing off 2022, bringing in a new era for 2023, we do this for y'all. The Flex 52 Chronicles were created as motivation for us and for y'all to get through the hard times in life. More chains, more liquor, more cigarettes, more weed, more toys. We are the embodiment of Flex. Flex 52, let's fucking go! Two dope boys from the trailer park. The Casual Toy Chat, that's where the flexing starts. Anywhere we go shopping, we film in the cars. Thanks to all the fam who let us off in the yards. Getting it off right, it's been a hell of a year. We throwing back shots for the ones who ain't here. Our folks that passed away, we're still holding you dear. To the ones who fucking sober, dripped out, see us clear. Yet another year that we conquered with progress. 52, right on time, just like we promised. Well-known fact in the chat is the oddest. Links in a comment and we don't use our harness. We love to talk toys, we still brought you a dancer. Totally random matter, we don't use a planner. Bored with other toys, by Bruce and has the answer. Tripping chains, taking shots, Delta ain't no grander. Place to be yourself where the show was full of laughter. Sorry start hyping fast, but at last we be blasting. Slightly after moving it like it's Madagascar. The game I done mastered. Came a long way from a broke bastard. Now anything I want steady filling my shelves. It's like I'm trying to rebel. Times mom said no, I remember them well. Other people do too, and now my views on Chandel. Never hard sell with content, no one forward tells. Every other day USPS brings me more parcel. Anything I dream I see can become reality. Who'd have thought I'd be a G.I. Joe Hall of Fame nominee? Hosting a show where we often agree to disagree. We are the fucking flex and there is no better pedigree. Killing the clock, don't stop, there is no time to sleep. Literally running our block, we drop a flex a week. Flex songs were born in the form of motivation to help us and you press the bad situations. Never giving in, go hard, you gotta make it. No weapon formed on earth will ever take me. Unstoppable is basically what I'm saying. Take control of life, cause only you can change it. Gotta bust out the shell, can't stay in fixation. The world gon' see our light and it's never gon' fade it. Found a new lane and we swooped in and claimed it. Links in the chat and we never gon' change it. Yeah, we talk toys, but combo gets some strange shit. Watch a few shows, only way to explain it. We reached 52 and I can hardly believe it. It's never been possible if it wasn't for Jesus. Been an honor to serve the fam and random peoples. With that being said, we drop the mic and hope they see us.
Hey, pass me my cigarettes. Whew, finally made it. 150 plus bottles of Amsterdam, 100 plus bottles of Brothers in Christ, thousands of cigarettes burnt, thousands of blunts burnt, all the motherfucking chains, all the flex. Everything we've done has led up to this moment right here. So we must be the best, nothing short of the greatest. We must be the yes, God bless the naysayers. Been way more than a player, spoke emptiness to existence. We're the creator. Can we be more? Yeah, sure, shit always sounds better on paper. Giving way more than we taken, try to say more than forsaken. Every verse spit, history in the making. No loss taken, everything real, no faking. Been so blatant, fuck everything is the message conveyed. Bitch belt been broke, nothing new after my son gets made. Standing 10 toes, no lamest. If you don't get it, there's no graduation. I am heaven sent, nigga, there's no placement. I am the pinnacle of what they've been chasing. We ascend to the cloud one last time. You realize you didn't have to die. Understand this has always been your life, your call, your time, and anything that you did was your design. We spend so much time in our own minds. Get to prune all the fucking vines that leach the water from our lives. 52 flexes, it's about time. The saga of truth that's about shine. I ate my whole plate, including the rinds. Cleaned every crumb, nothing left behind. There's only one thing that's left to do. Burn some candles in honor of you. With everything in me I have left, I call on you. My name is Flex. Am I really a demon or heaven sent? The one that you call when you need a friend? When those thoughts and those prayers ain't cutting it, what do I represent? Taking action, that flexing shit. Get your bitch ass up, put your chains on. More Delta 8, more cigarettes, more liquor, more bitches. Bow your head to pray. Every dog has its time, but it won't be today. Immaculate conception, nothing less than perfection. I am the best, there is no need for the selection. I chose you from the day of conception. I am your blessing. You're in good hands now, please stop stressing. As I look around, there's no competition. Tell me who the best is. Flex! It has been my honor to grace you with my presence. Ave Satana.
Well, that's